Pasta Vazul, baby.
Come on in.
Well, hello, Screamers. Welcome to the Scream Till You Like It podcast. Hope you're still screaming. Hope you're starting to like it. I am Corrugated Clint. See where I'm going with the box theme there? So, yeah.
Really glad you explained that.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, Nicole. Well, I guess you're just gonna have to go back out and come back in. So
no, I hear you now. I was
can you hear
hearing
me?
double.
Okay.
I was hearing double. I don't know.
Oh,
how I was hearing
a little
like two
bit.
things at once. Yeah.
Little bit of an.
I had
echo.
another window open that I forgot about.
Oh, maybe
I
that was
was
it.
playing along with you, and I'm like, "What is going on?"
But do you have like YouTube open or something?
Yeah. And I'm like, "Why am I hearing this twice?"
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. How's it going? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in weeks.
I'm doing great.
Are you doing great? Yeah. You just went to a barbecue, right?
I did. I just got
And
back.
you got rained out. Is that what
Completely rained out. Like,
is that what the sex hair is all about?
downpour.
You know?
Yeah.
You look
Exactly
you
what
look
it's
like
all
you
about.
just starred in an Amityville movie.
This is
Ultra
great.
sweaty. For those of
Water.
you
It's rain. I'm not very sweaty.
Yeah. For those of you not watching the Amityville retrospective, I recommend you do that, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyhow, we're going counterclockwise now. Nicole, how's it going? How's your weekend?
It's it's everything at once, kind of. The way it is sometimes. Everything just gets dumped on at once.
Yeah. How's Bella doing?
She's adjusting
Oh.
herself in the bed. You can see she's limping.
Uh-huh.
She's getting around and she's still happy and wagging her tail, but she's having trouble. So Monday morning we gotta call the place to get a custom brace for her leg. She tore her ACL.
It
So
sucks.
yeah, had to have Will carry her in and out of the car to take her to the vet the other day, and yeah.
Well, I mean, are they talking about doing anything about it, or is it just type of thing where it just gotta let it heal?
Just gotta let it heal. She
Okay.
did this 4 years ago, and we had a custom brace made for her.
Okay.
Of course, now it's on the opposite leg, so we can't use the $700 brace we have already.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and she's too old for surgery. So
Oh. Well, I mean, you're creative with needle and thread. Can't you just like modify the old brace to like flip it to the other side? I mean, come on.
it's custom molded to fit her leg. Like they have to put a mold of her leg.
Horse shit.
I know. It's not like the one I have to wear now.
Oh, nice. Jeez.
But
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Braces.
It's been a shit show.
Falling apart. You got like carpal tunnel syndrome or something like that?
I have no idea. The doctor I went to is a fucking moron. He's like 12 years old.
12 years old.
He is. Dr. Rick.
Yeah, what's that from?
I don't
Throwing
want
too many
Dr. Rick.
dice?
I want the 60-year-old that knows what he's doing.
Pulling slot machine handles too much.
Yes,
What's this
exactly
all
what
from?
it is. It's crocheting, of course.
Crochet. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's from knocking motherfuckers out.
Well, no, I am a Philly girl, so quite possible.
Fantastic. Well,
Let it
Joe
be known if I was gonna say, let it be known if I ever have to wear a brace on my wrist, it is not from knocking motherfuckers out.
I don't want to know what yours is from, Ryan. Please, Jesus, my mind just went south.
Organizing DVDs. That's what I was gonna
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Playing with Legos. That's
Yeah.
Anyhow. Well, Joe was just telling me off screen that he got himself a bad case of poison ivy. Other than that, Joe, how's your weekend going?
Oh, fantastic. Catching up on some movies on Tubi.
Fantastic.
Oh, anything good?
No.
No.
But an interesting one. I think it was called Haunted Ween. If I'm not mistaken.
Ween?
It was from like 1991, but it's that magical time of it not being in the 80s, not being in the 90s. That perfect little mix.
Oh,
And yeah, I'd recommend it just for that.
transitional period. I got you.
Yeah. So
After the big hair and before the grunge, right?
yeah, exactly. It's got the clothes that are just right in between. It's just that a beautiful moment in time that we'll never have again, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like straddling the line between two states.
Exactly. It's like a haunted funhouse slasher kind of thing. Everything you want, you know.
That's cool. That's cool.
Speaking of straddling, I got to ask, where's the poison ivy?
Oh, my arm. Oh, my arm. I swear.
Because I immediately went
Where?
there too. I'm like, were you what? Did you like get stuck in the woods? And
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
making sure.
So, see any good movies lately?
I did.
Did you?
I want to hear Ryan. Yes.
I saw Alien Romulus last night,
Ditto.
and I fucking loved it. Oh my god!
That's great.
Like, no spoilers. There are parts in this movie. If anybody knows me, there are parts in this movie that should piss me off, and I was 110% on board.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Oh my god, so good! Absolutely. If you go out to the theater and see it, it needs to be seen in the theater. The
Yeah.
practical effects work is bar none. The xenomorphs are
Practical.
angry looking. Tons of practical effects.
Ooh.
Yeah, the xenomorph looks great. The facehuggers look great. It's just insane. Betty Alvarez just
I can't wait. Oh, I can't
Oh, yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
going Tuesday. I can't wait.
Oh, well, geez, we won't see much more about it. I did see a thing online about they showed the full-bodied animatronic alien that looked amazing. Like
Was that the
just
one
the
you sent,
test
Joe?
of it.
Yeah. He might have seen a different one, but I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was the one you sent was from Romulus.
I think so.
yes,
Yeah.
that's the one that's going all over the place.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
that's a big chunky boy, and it is terrifying
Yeah.
in the movie.
I would have freaked out in the room with it. It looked that good. I mean,
Oh.
like I would have been looking for the exits as soon as they turned it on. I mean, like it just moved so fluidly, like in the video that they showed. Like they were doing
Yeah.
a test, but it was full body. They had put all the prosthetic stuff on it, and they just showed it like slowly stand up. And I was like, holy shit.
Not
I'm like-
since. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, not since the original Jurassic Park have I seen a movie blend CGI and practical effects in such a masterful way.
Oh
Like
man.
they use the CGI with these creatures when they have to,
Mhm.
but every other shot is practical. And there is one CGI thing in the movie that
It's probably the same thing I'm thinking about.
it's the thing you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Still doesn't ruin the movie though. Like it's a love letter to Alien.
Yeah.
And oh my
doesn't
God, I was just
it doesn't ruin it, but I didn't love it.
I didn't love it either.
You saw
yeah.
it, Clint?
Yeah, just last night.
Okay.
I went after work. I was excited. Like this is Alien. Like I've skipped so many other new releases in the theater. This was the one I was waiting for.
Mhm.
So like I couldn't wait. It was opening day. There was a showing at 5:05. I got off work at 4:30, and I was like, I'm going. So
I don't blame you.
that's exactly what I did. So was it worth the 2 hours? Absolutely, it was. Should I have gotten the D-box seats? Yes, I should have.
Oh, you should have. Because we didn't know. I went with my son, and we were talking like, how is the D box going to work with Alien? Because normally like with D box seats, it's for more action heavy movies, but it absolutely, oh my God, every single thing caused, and it got me. Like some of the jump scares, like the D box reacts to them, and I actually, for the first time in years, jumped at a jump scare. I'm not sure if I jumped or if the D box seat just moved really hard, but I swear I jumped.
And D box is when the seat like vibrates
Yeah.
and stuff. And
Yeah.
okay, never
Yeah.
done that. I've never done that, and I've never done IMAX.
Me neither.
I know.
I've not done the IMAX. Yeah, but I think I'm going to spring for the D box moving forward. You know what I mean? If I go if I go back and I have the opportunity to do that, I'm going to do it.
Well, I don't know how your seats are in the States because I keep seeing your theaters all the time, like with these lazy boys and all this crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Yeah, ours still mine ain't got that. It's still like the old school style seating.
Okay.
So I mostly get the D box. Not, I mean, the fact that they move all over the place is a bonus, but the D box seats are their own separate seat, so that's a big plus for me because I don't like fucking sitting next to people I don't know.
either.
I don't
Remember
want to
the
share a
Keswick
cup holder
Theater?
with you.
Clint, do you remember going to the Keswick? It was built in
The what?
1928. When we
I've
went to
been to
see
Keswick.
the oh yeah, okay. When we went to see
Young-
Chaz Palminteri, A Bronx Tale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the theater was built in 1928, and they haven't renovated anything since 1928. So the
Oh,
seats
yeah.
are this big, and they're wooden. You're cramped. You're completely cramped up.
I remember looking up to the ceiling and seeing like holes cut in the ceiling.
Yeah, it's
like,
completely
I don't know.
falling apart.
Yeah,
I was just
the
there a couple
paint
weeks
peeling
ago.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was
Last week,
actually
last
kind of
Saturday.
magical. It was a really cool place to be inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. And freaking Chaz Palminteri, man. Dude has a lot of energy for being like 80 years old.
Oh, he was incredible. Oh my god, that was.
I was
such
kind of
a
jealous.
show.
I was like, shit, I'm 45 and I don't have this much energy.
I know, right?
Dude went for like 2 hours. So I was like,
He went
holy
2 hours
shit.
straight, no intermissions,
Yeah.
nothing, just 2
Yeah.
hours straight. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it was something else.
it was incredible.
So anyhow, yeah. So
Oh, I just didn't know. I kind of ate up a bunch of time with Alien Romulus. I didn't know
That's
if anybody
okay.
else actually saw anything.
that's kind of what I was going after.
Yes,
Yeah. What'd you see?
I saw something that I need somebody smarter than me to see, so they can explain the whole thing because I really didn't get all of it.
Oh,
Okay.
girl,
I
you're in the
liked
wrong.
it.
Was it an
I
Amityville
liked
movie?
it a lot because I am in love with Dan Stevens. But I saw Cuckoo,
Oh, I want to see this.
and it was different. It was different. Like some of it I really didn't understand, and I know they tried to explain it in the end, and I'm sure they did. I just didn't get it.
Oh, I've been there.
I can't even say anything without kind of giving it away.
Okay.
It gave me like an Island of Dr. Moreau vibe.
Ooh, that's interesting.
The acting was great. Great jump scares, great story. I didn't really fully understand it. So I need somebody else to watch it and explain it to me.
I'm with you. I would definitely give that a shot. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many new movies that have come out that people have raved about that I want to see that I just haven't gotten to yet. You know, like
Long
Deadpool,
Legs.
Wolverine, Long Legs,
You gotta see Deadpool,
Oddity. I really want to see Oddity. That sounds awesome.
Suki said it was fantastic.
Yeah.
There were two that played during the Deadpool Wolverine previews that I thought looked interesting. One had Hugh Grant in it.
Oh,
Really?
It looks like a thriller.
Like
he
Paddington
killed
3 or
two
something.
women.
Oh no!
like Jehovah's Witnesses in his house. Heretic.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never seen Hugh Grant play a bad guy.
Yeah, he
I'm,
looks.
I'm looking very forward to this.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looked good. And then there was another one that I can't think anything about that I was like, hey, that looks decent too.
hmm.
I have to come
Was
back
it?
around to that.
Was it Cuckoo?
Yeah.
Because I saw the Cuckoo trailer at Deadpool and Wolverine.
I can't remember.
Girls on a bike and something jumps up behind her.
Yeah, she's riding the bike and she keeps looking over to her left. And after like the fourth time she looks over, there's a shadow running alongside her. Scared the
no.
shit out of me. I came out of my chair.
Oh, I saw a trailer for Speak No Evil 2 in front of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, maybe that might have been it.
That was the remake of the Danish movie.
Yeah, James McAvoy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
couple, yeah.
Hmm.
Watch the original. Well, don't watch the original.
I had trouble with the ending.
Yeah,
I was very uncomfortable in the ending of this. And I have no problem with Inside, but this one for some reason just it killed me.
It's
I don't
rough.
want to see it if it has the same ending. So I need to know if it has the
It's
same
Blumhouse.
ending.
There's no way. There is no way they're doing the same ending.
Oh,
I'll put money on the table.
I'm not going to mess this up this time. What's going on, Kyler?
Hey, Kyler. Kyler, have you seen Cuckoo? Can you explain it?
It was all a dream.
What we talking about? Oh, talking about
New
recent
releases.
movies that we've seen, new releases. Yes, yes. So Alien Romulus has come up. Cuckoo just came up.
Yep.
So
And we are looking
I-
forward to Heretic.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Looks good.
I was trying to remember some of the previews that I saw before Romulus, and
It was all Disney stuff.
well, one of them was some Lord of the Rings thing, Rings of Power or something like that.
Oh, the second season of the TV show.
Was it? I don't know. I thought it was a movie, but maybe I'm wrong. He said I'm not even going to try to explain. Okay.
Cuckoo or Coco?
Yeah.
Cuckoo, I'm
The
pretty
Disney
sure.
movie?
Yeah, Coco.
Because I didn't understand that.
You didn't? Okay. All I know is that one made me cry.
The dead, they're not dead.
Yeah, exactly. And there was some movie that was previewing, and damn it, I can't remember what it was. All I know is I rolled my eyes like hard while it was playing. I was like, oh, whatever, like I'm probably still gonna see it, but whatever,
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
I know what you're talking about.
I need to have my sister watching because she brings a notepad with her every time we
Get
go to the
out.
movies every
Get
Tuesday
out.
because it's only $6 on Tuesday, and you get a free popcorn,
Oh,
which is why I'm waiting until Tuesday.
that's a good deal.
I know, right? And
Mhm.
she brings a notepad with her and writes down every trailer she sees and the date it comes out, so we don't miss any.
Oh my lord, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess
I
she's a good person to have
her a light
around,
up
but
pen for Christmas, so she can take it to the theater and write in the dark.
that's right. That's right. So that's what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, yeah, it was something. I know it was a movie that was related to something that I really like, which is why I was like, oh, I'm totally going to see that, But at the same time, I was like, really, like I know there's aspects of this I'm not going to like, and damn it, if I cannot remember what it
Was
is.
it that Christmas movie with The Rock that looks funny but also cringy?
I want to see that. I
'Cause
actually do.
I'd see that, but I can see rolling my eyes at it at the same time.
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way too, or something. I don't know.
I can't remember, but what's his name plays Santa Claus, and he is jacked.
Yeah.
J.K.
Goldberg.
Simmons.
Oh, J.K.
No,
Simmons. Yeah.
someone you wouldn't expect to be jacked. J.K. Simmons is playing Santa Claus, and they
Oh,
show him like
shit.
doing pull-ups and shit.
Okay.
And he's fucking he like went to boot camp.
Yeah, for sure.
I had a trailer for the new Captain America movie in front of my screening of Alien Romulus.
I think I yawned at that.
Yeah, I don't know that I saw that one either.
I'm sorry. In my opinion, as far as Marvel movies goes, there is pre-Deadpool and Wolverine, and
Okay.
everything now needs to be like Deadpool and Wolverine.
I gotta see it. I know I have to see it.
I need to see it too.
I'm a simple man. I like my dick and fart jokes and
What-
breaking the fourth wall. To me, that is peak comedy.
Did you catch the Suicide Squad 2? Because I thought that was far superior to the first one.
Yes, I absolutely love Suicide Squad too. Like James Gunn's The Suicide Squad.
Yeah. And then the Peacemaker show I thought was actually done very well too. I thought.
Peacemaker, everything about Peacemaker, even the fact that they got like friggin' I can't remember the name of the song. What is it? Do You Really Want It by Wigwam? As the opening credits song. Like everything about that show is perfection. I think it's called Do You Want to Taste It?
Not at the moment, but
It's a great song. Wigwam, by the way, too, is a great band. If nobody has listened to Wigwam, check them out.
That almost sounds familiar. Like maybe I do know what you're talking about. Wigwam? You mean wigwam? We're talking about northeastern woodland Indian.
Wigwam?
I want to hear part of it.
Well, we just became derailed.
Did we? I was tired of doing the same old thing, so I decided that since we already did a part 1 and a part 2 of a mystery box, that I would do something absolutely, completely different and do a mystery box part 3.
I thought you were
I
going to say
thought you were going to skip part 3 and go to part 4.
Thought about going to part 7. Thought about going to part 7. But I
enjoy
didn't
these
do
a
that.
I
You
love
keep me on my
mystery
toes.
boxes. They're fun.
I like these too. And really the reason why I do like them is it kind of challenges my creativity to come up with something interesting and fun to talk about, you know. So I don't know if there's any of that in here, but I went ahead and threw some in here anyway. I had some left over from last time. Hopefully they're not like, you know, scraping the bottom of the box, you know. And I did throw a few extras in here. It's looking a little light, but you know, we got enough to get somewhere. And if that becomes stale and boring, I'm sure we could shift gears and turn into something else. I do have this Trivial Pursuit horror movie edition. I also have this horror trivia part 2 of all things, Deeper Cuts, it says. So
Ooh.
if we decide that we want to just randomly pull horror trivia and find out if any of us have any clue what's on that card, we can go there. Or we can do something completely different, or we can just say, fuck it, get off here and go watch a movie. But anyhow, what do you say? We pull one out.
In the box.
Let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it. Let's see if this one's dumb. Oh, well, you remember a couple of times ago when I said, name a movie that you feel would be better as a musical. This is the opposite question to that.
Okay.
Name a musical that you feel would have been better if it just wasn't.
Easy.
Maybe there's some shitty songs in there. Maybe you feel like it would have been better if it was treated differently, like taken more seriously. I don't know. Anything goes. So, got anything in your mind there, Joe?
No, I mean, in general, most days I don't at all have anything in my mind,
Okay.
particularly on musicals. It's just not a big genre I'm geared toward. I remember Repo, the Genetic Opera.
Okay.
I remember Cannibal, the musical, but like they're just not my forte. So like to me, it's like all of them. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, God, I'm horrible at this one. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Oh,
Yeah.
let me throw this in for the annoyance of Ryan. I'm sorry, but Little Shop of Horrors.
You're
You
dead
hit a
to me,
nerve
Skylar.
with that one.
Yeah. Oh, you did it now.
I did it on purpose.
I guess you did. Oh, all right, maybe I'll break the ice on this one. I'm gonna go with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I feel like if they took all the music out and did it more like the Fast and the Furious movie, that would have been a lot cooler.
The Chitty Chitty Bang Bang would have been better if they were stealing DVD players out of the back of an 18-wheeler.
Yes.
Jesus
Dick
Christ.
Van Dyke talking about family. Never turn your back on family. And
You just see it, you know, he'd be like, "Oh, governor, you can have any drink you want as long as it is a Corona."
perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah.
Oh,
Live my life.
anything
one
come to mind,
chimney
Joe, or do you
sweep
want me
at
to
a
skip you?
Yeah, you can skip me. I'm sorry. I'm such a dud on this one.
That's all right. Nothing comes to mind. We can let it go. Nicole, what do you think?
Oh, first thing that came to my mind, and I think One of the reasons I feel this way is because when I went to see it in the theater, I didn't know it was a musical.
Oh.
So it sucked. I have no problem with musicals. I was just not expecting a musical. I got to go with Sweeney Todd.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't know it was a musical when I saw it. I'm like, Johnny Depp as a murdering barber? This is fantastic.
Who
And then
sings?
they started singing, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
It's based off of a musical.
I didn't know that. All I saw was Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street, or whatever the fuck it was, and Johnny Depp. It's Johnny Depp, of course. No,
I kind of like that one.
no,
It it doesn't hit with everybody, but
no,
I like that one.
no. I went in there expecting to see Johnny Depp as this beautiful killing villain, and I got Helena Bonham Carter singing about meat pies. It was awful.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see Sweaty Todd as not a musical. I assume he meant Sweeney Todd.
I assume he did too. Yes.
But Sweaty Todd, I've seen Sweaty Todd, and
Yeah.
it's not a good sight. He's an electrician. He's bald. It's kind of gross. Yeah.
Is it bad that I know more about Sweeney Todd from the Office episode than I do from anything else? And that's the God honest truth.
It's good. Yeah. Olin says, hello, everyone. Hey, Olin, what's going on?
Hi.
So, I have not seen that Office episode, but I will take your word for it. That's great. You have it's like Dwight singing the songs or something. I mean, how's that going?
No, it was Andy.
Okay. Oh. Kyler says, I drank at a party last night, so I'm a little buzzed.
Oh, good. Then you'll agree with me on everything and disagree with Ryan
Lucky
on everything.
you.
Oh,
He's
wait,
doing
you're
all
dead
right.
to Ryan.
That's right. That's
He's
right.
doing okay
dead.
though. I type like that when I'm sober. So
Yeah.
the thumbs
What's
are-
going on with this shirt, Nicole? Is this like a Green Lantern Batman crossover? What do we got going on here?
I don't know. It was
Is this a
Batman.
crossover episode?
I had never seen a green Batman shirt, and it's Batman.
I
love
haven't
Batman.
either, which is why it's
I
it's
found
curious
it in
to me.
Goodwill. I found
A
it in
Goodwill?
Goodwill in Ohio. Yeah.
That's where they got the heat.
That's
Yep.
cool. It's just got the same color as like all the Green Lantern shit.
Yeah, but it's Batman,
Okay,
and I'll
that's
buy
cool.
anything Batman. So.
Understood. I get it. Ryan, what do you think? I know you love musicals, so
Yes.
you're like,
I know.
you're
that's
like,
why-
what musical would I say would be
literally
better if it
nothing.
wasn't?
That would be better if they took the songs out of it.
Nah, nothing, right?
Literally nothing.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, you know what, Nicole? I'll agree with Nicole. And that's only because I hate to say it, the dude's normally a triple threat, but Johnny Depp can't sing.
No. Neither can Helena Bonham Carter. That didn't stop her.
Spoiler alert, he can't play slide guitar either. But whatever. I just remember seeing that video of him with the Hollywood Undead and just wrecking a guitar with a slide, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Fucking
Who
rich
did it
people.
better, him or Corey Feldman?
Oh my god. No, they'll take Johnny Depp any day. No Corey Feldman, please.
Bella could do it better than Corey Feldman.
Oh my god, you watch
Even with
one
a gimpy
video.
leg.
You
Yeah.
watch one video.
I
and your
watched one,
feed
and it
is
was probably one that you
cluttered.
sent. It was probably one of the ones that you sent, and now all of a sudden my FYP is nothing but fucking Corey Feldman singing and dancing and pretending to play the guitar.
Have you seen him shredding on the guitar? Oh my god.
He
that's
can't.
so
It's not him.
and he's going
It's like lip syncing. Yeah. Yeah.
It is
The
just
chords don't match what
noise.
his fingers are doing. It's yeah.
The dude's been through a lot. Just let him be happy.
Yeah.
He is happy. I give him credit for that. He looks like he's doing what he wants to do. So
Yeah.
That's
more
right.
power to him.
Power
for
to
that.
him, but yeah.
But yeah, no, it's all
Impressive.
very all. It's so many kinds of wrong.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Doesn't
He's
mean I
still
want
holding
to
that Michael Jackson stuff too. He is really holding on to that.
Yeah.
Man, he's still doing all the moves.
Yep.
Well,
I'm like,
he's still moonwalking.
wow, trying, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start doing that. Just walk through a room and suddenly just go, bam.
I would pay money to see that.
Never know. I might do it for free. You know.
Just start screaming Shimona like you got Tourette's.
Shimona. Oh, that's funny. All right. Yeah, I already went on this one. So let me pick another one. How about another one? Oh, this one's long. Oh, that's cool. Name a movie that needed a sequel but never got one.
Okay.
Any ideas, Joe?
Ooh, I guess the first one that comes to mind, and this is just because I'm first, is Night of the Comet. I could have kept going with that. I would have liked to have seen more of what would have happened. That's what comes to mind at first. Just because I'm first. No deep thought in the book.
Okay. Yeah. That could have been cool. Like maybe a follow-up movie with, Kelly Maroney.
More of what was going on. If there was more to do with the military or the scientist or whatever. And again, that's not me deep thinking into it. That's just me off the gun. First thing that popped in my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe a second comet comes through.
I might have a different answer by the time you're up.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds all right. That was a pretty cool movie, and it does have a pretty big cult following to it. I mean, I could see how somebody would want to see another movie about that particular group of folks. Yeah, they were fun. Daddy would have bought us Uzis. Yeah. Nicole, what do you think?
Yeah. I had a few pop into my head. But one of the ones I think it's one of the most underrated movies, and it definitely needed a sequel. I want to see a sequel to Splinter. Has anybody seen Splinter?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Yeah,
What's
we
that,
talked
Ryan?
about that a couple times.
I'm too far away. God damn it. I was comfortable. That's
Sorry.
better. That's okay. I just said that was a good answer. Splinter.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes, definitely would need a sequel to that.
What's that about?
Oh, it's so good. It's about this organism that splinters, kind of like a porcupine, and if it touches you or pokes you, you start to develop that parasite in you. And it can, reanimate the dead and all this stuff. And it's really good. And it's really only about 4 people in the course of one night. And you just gotta, I don't want to say anything without giving spoilers away, but it's really good. Really,
It's got some Thing vibes to it.
Yeah, it's kind of, like
Yeah, like that body horror kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
And the isolation thing, like they're trapped in the convenience store, and
Yeah. And it's got that.
I think it's on TV.
It's the only movie that I've seen that chicken who used to do. What was the name of that TV show? Wipeout. She was like.
okay.
She was like the original, like female host of the show.
Okay. And the bad guy in it was in
damn
Sons
it.
of Anarchy.
Why can't I think of her name? It's going to be so stupid when I see it, and I know Jill Wagner.
Jill Wagner. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
So,
Joe, did you ever watch Sons of Anarchy?
No. Couldn't get into it.
Nice. Oh my God.
I want to blow your mind more. I couldn't get into Breaking Bad, but I love Better Call Saul. Figure that out.
why?
I wasn't
Figure
big
that
on
out.
Breaking Bad either. I watched the whole thing, and it's not my favorite. But yeah, y'all need to get together. We all need to watch Sons, like through and through. It's
I
on
don't
Hulu.
think I'd like it.
Yeah.
Wow, Kyler's full of these. He says Dracula Untold. He says The Man from Uncle.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be a good one.
He says Dread. Oh, I missed one.
Myself.
He said Priest. Priest back here. Priest.
Mhm.
Never saw Priest.
I feel like I wanted to, and I never got around to it. Like I just remember the artwork for that, crosses painted on their foreheads and stuff like that. It looked cool. He says, I could go on and on.
I could too. I got like 20 of them in my head.
Yep. Ryan, does anything in particular come to mind?
Not a lot, because given my taste in movies, they do tend to get sequels. Many sequels.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with the remake to The Blob.
Nice. That actually, that one occurred to me. Yeah.
Don't know why we. Oh, I mean, I know why, because it tanked at the box office. But
yeah,
the fact that movie tanked is a crime. But
yes.
yeah, like give us more Blob. I really liked that remake.
Yeah. Oh, the cliffhanger they left that on was so good.
Yeah.
You had that priest who was basically blind in one eye from his encounter with the Blob, kept a little piece of it in a jar. The damn thing was just like, blah, you know, he's like waiting for the day of reckoning, like he was going to release the thing.
And his little tent revival, you know, sacrifice live chickens, kind of,
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, and as an honorable mention, I'm going to throw in, I would have loved if we had gotten more of the 2016. 2016 Ghostbusters movie.
Was that the all-female one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The movie's amazing.
I enjoyed it a lot.
It's so much fun. I don't care what anybody says. That movie fucking
That's exactly
slaps.
what it was. It was fun.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm stuck. Because believe it or not, that was the example I thought of, Ryan.
Was the 2016 Ghostbusters movie?
No.
Oh, the Blob. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Trying to think what another one was. I know it would have been difficult to come up with another story for it, as I don't feel like this movie did as well as I feel like it should have, based on how much I like it. It would have been cool to see a follow-up to Minority Report. I don't know how you would do that, but
I can't remember the end of it.
no,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Minority Report.
Tom Cruise, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Tom Cruise. I didn't see it because I fucking hate Tom Cruise.
Max von Sydow was in it.
Is that a Spielberg flick?
Yeah, it was a Spielberg movie. And from what I recall, it didn't do super well, but I really liked it. I thought it was an excellent movie. And it had a great idea. You know, like it was completely surrounding an organization known as Pre-Crime. So it's the strength of their ability to do their job was based on some, we'll say, clairvoyant, like mutant type people. Like they were fucked up at birth by people who used a particular drug, like a street drug. So, but one of the side effects was, you know, they became like clairvoyant and could see events in the future. So like this organization that predicted crimes that were going to occur, like murder, they could see them ahead of time and then stop the murder from happening and arrest the people who were going to commit them. It's a really cool idea. And Tom Cruise's character basically is like the lead investigator of Pre-Crime, and him murdering someone is predicted. So he basically has to take off, like run away, escape the very thing that he does. And also he has to investigate why he's supposedly going to murder this person. Really cool idea. By the end of it, he has to expose somebody who's deep within the organization. And I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was great. And it would have been cool to see some sort of follow-up to that.
Did I watch this with you? I feel like you're describing it. I feel like I've seen it.
Maybe.
Did It had the balls in it, right?
Yeah,
Yes, the red balls.
red balls.
Sorry, I just had to. It just
But it's
It's better
Yeah.
than blue balls.
so. Here's
I
my
wanted to see
question.
if it sparked Nicole's memory. Oh yeah, the ball.
The ball movie. So here's my question about Minority Report.
Yeah.
So his investigation is what leads him to eventually get in the position where he's going to murder that person.
Yes.
If they had caught him,
Mhm.
like this is what I don't get about the pre-crime thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if they had caught him, he now I get the whole, the guy about to kill his wife because he was literally like about to stab her at the beginning. of the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Yep.
But if he had even been detained, even for a little bit, would that have altered the outcome? I guess
It
not.
would
Eh?
have. It's like it reminds me of the first Terminator. It kind of really doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a mind fuck. It's
Yeah.
they prevented it, so how can you prove it was really going to
But the
happen?
person's still going to go to jail. Like, I don't. Yeah, wouldn't they just be better off saying, "Hey, this is going to happen. Don't do it. Stop. Stop."
Yeah. Call him up on the phone. Hey, we know.
Yeah, we
We
know,
know.
like,
Don't do
you're
it.
going to murder somebody in a couple weeks. So whatever you were
Yeah.
planning on doing, maybe change that up a bit.
Yeah. Make another appointment with your therapist. Do whatever
Yeah.
you got to do, so we don't have to come get you.
And you talking about Minority Report made me think of another one that could have used a sequel, Time Cop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Van Damme
Wait,
movie.
no, we have a sequel to Time Cop.
I love Time Cop.
There's
I
a Time
love
Cop sequel.
Time Cop. No, there
Is
isn't.
there?
Yes, there is. There is a
Oh my
sequel
God.
to all those old Van Damme movies. I thought it
I don't
had
think
what's
there
his name in it.
Holy shit, there is.
Yeah.
The Berlin Decision. Time
Please tell
Cop
me
2.
Dolph Lundgren's in it.
Oh, well, they made
No,
it.
it's got what's his name in it.
2002.
It's yeah. It's like the Backdraft sequel or the Roadhouse sequel.
Oh,
Like they
my.
make them like 20 years later.
I can't.
Wow.
I'm gonna get banned for this. I've never seen Roadhouse.
What? Yeah.
I've never seen Roadhouse.
It's all right.
I can't believe there's a
Okay.
Sam Elliott movie I haven't seen, but yeah.
Oh, he's
Ha!
really good in it.
Yeah. Oh my. This
Yeah.
looks terrible.
Oh,
It
scratch
looks really
that.
I think it to be good.
But
Kinda.
there are so many horror movies from the 80s that didn't get sequels that could. You
Ah.
know, Killer Party was another one that should have gotten a sequel.
This question came up somewhere like a week or so ago, and I know there's a movie that me and my son especially we were both very bummed that the movie tanked at the box office and it was never going to get a sequel. And for the life of me, I couldn't remember it a week ago, and I can't remember it now. It's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to randomly scream out a movie like 20 minutes from now. Just a heads up on
Yeah.
that.
Is your son home? Can you ask him?
Yeah, he is actually.
I,
He won't know what I'm talking about.
I kind of rethought over my Night of the Comet, and a little bit outside the box. I guess you can't make a sequel to it because of the way it ended, Cabin in the Woods. But I think they had so much there that I guess you could do prequels to it. You know what I mean? Where, instead of the end of the world happening, you get what happens to other people who got there. They just had so many different creatures and monsters to go through. I mean, I think you could do a TV series of that if they wanted to.
Like 13
Yeah.
Ghosts, like do a whole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do the whole thing.
Origin.
And now we got the mermaid. Now we got the unicorn. Maybe they team up or whatever. But I
Yeah,
think there's so much promise with that.
Yeah.
But they just kind of ended it, and it's fine. But I mean, I think they had so much to go with.
They did.
Why not
yeah.
do a prequel?
Yeah.
Well, did we actually see the monsters come out of the ground?
We
You
did
saw
at the
big-
very. We
the
saw
big
the
hand
giant.
at the end.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But even then, maybe they can say, the government stepped in somehow and fucking
Yeah.
nuked the
Yeah.
shit.
Like they
and-
do on soap operas, like they
Yeah,
clone
exactly.
people and shit. It was my evil twin
Merman and
sister.
unicorn team up.
Amen.
Exactly. And bury the whatever it was.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Ah,
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you could probably do a sequel to that. I mean,
I think so too.
yeah. Yeah.
And if not, I mean, definitely could do prequels.
Yeah, no, I
For
think the
sure.
prequel idea is the way to go.
I love prequels. I will take a prequel over a sequel any day.
Yeah, some of those can be pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good. Maybe I'll go a little. Nope, nope. That one didn't need a sequel. Never mind.
What? Now I'm curious.
It's gonna go with like Total Recall or something like that.
I think it got a sequel too.
Did it? Are you serious?
I'll look it up.
Get a remake, right?
Yeah, that kind of just. Does anybody remember that remake? Like,
Yeah,
I don't think
sort
it was
of.
coming out, but I never saw it.
That was a movie that was so bad that even my girl couldn't save it. Yeah, you know who I mean.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yes.
I don't even remember that. I didn't even remember she was in the movie. I just know that she's
Yeah.
your girl.
What the fuck?
stand corrected. Total Recall did not get a sequel.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's this Total Recall 2070 that was done in 1999?
Oh, what the hell's that?
Oh, no.
Is it like an Xbox 360 game or something?
Maybe.
Maybe. Just as a detective for a police agency is teamed up with a naive new officer who's secretly an android and often conflicts with the assessor's office.
Yeah, this is the one I was
and
thinking of.
security forces of the consortium, a small number of extremely powerful companies. Okay, that sounds like
Oh,
it's
that's
terrible.
why. See, there was a thing in the when this movie came out, or this whatever TV series. There was this weird thing in Canada where we made sequels to like your guys' 80s action movies. Like that's why, like you guys all have like Universal Soldier: The Return.
Uh-huh.
In Canada, that was Universal Soldier 4. Because we got 2 and 3 with like Burt Reynolds and Gary Busey.
Wow.
Is there a Canadian Tango and Cash Part 2 by any chance?
There might be.
Because I'm down.
Right.
All I know is because of us, there's like 7 Smokey and the Bandit movies.
you're
And I-
the Timu version.
I'm not lying. I own these movies. I can go find it.
Oh, I believe you 100%. That is not the strangest thing you have ever said. That's not even the strangest thing you're going to say tonight.
I still remember when I
Maybe
brought
not.
up all the Smokey and Bandit movies. That like when I was talking to Paul, a friend of the show, it blew his fucking mind. He
Oh,
argued with me for like 10 minutes that there was only like 3 Smokey and the Bandit movies, and I'm like, dude, there are 7.
And they're Canadian. That's funny. Wow. Smoking the Bandit. I don't know that we needed all that.
Newsflash, we didn't. I've seen them all.
All right. Well, how about another one? See how dumb this one is. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Name a movie where you feel one of the actors was miscast. And then tell me who you would have rather seen in their place.
Owen, you don't even have to say it. I know what you're thinking.
Ha!
The first one that comes to mind, but I honestly, after I saw the movie a few times, I felt it was right, was Brad Pitt as Aldo Raines in *Inglourious Basterds*. At first, I didn't like him in that, and then it grew on me, and I was like, you know what?
Okay.
I'm down with it.
Okay.
And that is
But-
a fantastic movie.
Oh, I love
But-
that.
But if you had had your way
Oof.
and could have recast him, who would you have cast in his stead?
That's a great question.
Anybody else? I hate Brad Pitt.
I don't even know.
Would you have gone with like Rutger Hauer, or would you
Yeah.
have
Only if you had a
gone,
shot.
gone with maybe Pauly Shore? Or,
Clearly. Wheezing the juice. Wheezing the juice.
Weasel.
Oh my god. Wheezing the juice.
maybe maybe Johnny Knoxville. I don't fucking know.
Why not? Sure.
Every person you name, I'm getting the visual of them in the. Oh God.
Carrot Top. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh
He
God.
just pulls out props the entire time.
that's right. We're in a Mexican standoff.
First down, like
He
one of
puts
those,
on a
like,
sombrero. Oh.
first down like a bomb that has little feet that walk around like you wind it up. Something like that.
That's right. That's right.
This is tough.
It is. It is.
Jeez. Oh my God.
I may have done it. I may have stumped the group.
No, I've got a couple. I'm just. It doesn't have to be a movie we like, right? Ah.
Oh. Keanu Reeves, Jonathan Harker, and Bram
Oh,
Stoker's
yeah.
Dracula.
Agreed.
Yeah, he was
Good call.
miscast.
Yes,
But who
very
would you
miscast.
put in his place? Justin
Don't say
Timberlake.
Brad Pitt or Tom.
I think Carrot Top around the horn is for everybody.
Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I'm gonna go. I don't know why this is because I got Colin Farrell on my mind now. The remake of Fright Night. I mean, I didn't like it at all. I thought it was awful. It didn't need to be done, but he just made it worse. Because I really don't like him that much. I
I
don't.
kind of like Colin Farrell. He's grown on me over the years. There was a couple of things that he did where I didn't like him in it, but I mean, for the most part, he's a pretty good actor.
But I honestly can't think of who I would have put in there because it's a movie that just shouldn't have been made to begin with. And because I have such a hatred for him, for Tom Cruise, and I love this movie. I love this movie, and I love him in it, only because I love the movie, not because I like him as an actor. Interview
Okay.
with the Vampire.
Oh,
Him and Brad Pitt both. I can't stand either one of them,
Yeah,
but Brad
yeah.
Pitt was great. Tom
Right.
Cruise, somebody else should have been cast. I fucking hate him. He's just
well,
awful.
you weren't alone in thinking that. Anne Rice herself. I think Adam was talking about that. Like she wrote an apology,
Yeah,
for
I remember
Tom
him.
Cruise's portrayal, being cast in that role,
Yeah.
and then later retracted it. She's
Yeah.
like, I was wrong. I take it back. He was awesome. So
Mm-mm.
that didn't work for you. All right.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think of who else could do it. David Strathairn is one of my favorites. He can do anything.
I'll give you a name.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel Byrne.
He can do anything too, to me. But no, he can do anything.
I feel like he would have made a pretty good Lestat.
He would have made a great Lestat.
Yeah.
And you know who I've never seen play a vampire off the top of my head that I can think of is Sadler. I've never seen Sadler play a vampire
Interesting.
until we get Salem's Lot. But Barlow really wasn't a vampire, was he? I'm going completely off track.
Yeah, Bardo, right? He's playing Bardo?
He what?
He's playing Bardo in the new one?
He's playing Barlow in the new Salem's Lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Bardo's a vampire.
Okay. Oh, then we do get to see him.
Yeah, Straker's the watchdog.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look how happy you look now.
I love vampires. Yeah.
I would piggyback real quick on your Fright Night, the remake. That was the first 3D movie I saw that actually, there was one cool part that actually stood out, is when they staked the vampire and like it turned to ash in the air. It looked like you would breathe that in. That's how realistic that looked. That was the only thing in the whole movie that actually the 3D took actual effect into, but I mean, in the theater, it looked like it was like there, like you could breathe it in, which was pretty cool.
It was
Other than that,
released in
it sucked.
3D?
Nice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shit. Yeah. I enjoy 3D nowadays. I saw the remake to My Bloody Valentine in the theater, and it was fantastic. When the miner turned around, like it looked like the light was coming over the entire theater. It was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good one.
Ryan? I forgot what the question.
Think of a character in a movie who you feel was miscast.
Yes.
And who would you put into their place?
I'm actually having a really hard time with this one. I don't know about miscasting, but I do feel there was a movie that could have had a much better choice. And that is actually a on again, off again topic for this show for some reason. I'm talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. And although I do feel that Jackie Earle Haley did a good job with what he was given, I honestly feel it's criminal that we haven't given Richard Brake a chance to play Freddy Krueger. And given the fact that there hadn't been a Nightmare on Elm Street movie since the remake, that's the one I guess I'd put him in.
You wouldn't need that much special effects on his face either.
Womp womp.
What bullshit, yeah.
Is he too tall, though?
What's taking Olin so long to comment on this?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Olin to say
I
something.
thought Robert Englund's tall, isn't he?
No, he's not. And Jackie Earle Haley isn't that tall. I mean, he's not a
Jackie
jockey
Earle is a
either,
short
but,
dude, but
Yeah.
but Freddy was never a giant character, you know.
Mm-hmm. What about Peter Dinklage? You see him as Freddy?
No.
he's the
Yes.
toxic commitment.
But he's nothing against Peter.
Got something
Dinklage.
against
He's
short people?
fantastic. Don't stop it. Don't. No, Peter Dinklage is great.
He is. He is.
Well, I guess Richard Brake is. I didn't realize Robert Englund was so short. Like not short, sorry, but he's 5'10".
Yeah, he's not a giant like, you know.
Yeah, it's so short.
Like
Says-
I just said not.
For
I
a
just,
horror villain.
his presence
Says
just
the
feels
guy
so,
who's 5'7".
he feels like he has a presence to him. He just feels really tall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's just his acting style. He's so larger than life, we'll say.
Yeah.
So
His personality as Freddy Krueger is
Yeah.
huge, but
Yeah.
yeah.
does go a long way. And movie magic.
Yeah.
Speaking of height, I went to the movies we went to Romulus with a couple of my buddies, and we all brought our sons.
Okay.
And now I'm not a short dude. I'm a big dude, always in more ways than one. But I'm like 6 feet tall, and I was the shortest one there. Between me, my two buddies, and our three sons, I was the shortest one there. That pissed me right the fuck off.
Yeah. I've been looking up at all of you.
The one kid's like 15. I gotta look up to.
Feel like hold my hand, Dad.
God damn it!
I remember the one time when we were all hanging it, and I tried to take a selfie with Paul, and I couldn't
yeah.
get both of us in the picture because my arms weren't long enough. And I'm like, I'm average for a girl, you know, I'm 5'5", and I couldn't get both of us in the picture because he was so freaking tall that he had to take my phone and take the picture. Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul's a big dude
With his selfie stick arm.
with his selfie stick arm. Yeah, I'm over here feeling like Peter Dinklage, like yeah.
Yeah. Ha!
I can't
Well-
believe I had that much trouble with that question. I'm just that's what I was doing. If you guys noticed, like I was literally looking at movies everywhere in my room, trying to find one where I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't like the actor in that. Apparently, I'm just very easy to please.
Olin says, I'm here listening, but I got a bunch of stuff going on right now. So sorry I'm not chiming
Yes.
in. Yeah. Well, this may be a controversial opinion, but I don't think it's a secret. I have always had an issue with Ewan McGregor playing Obi-Wan Kenobi. That has never sat well with me. And when I think about who would I have rather seen in his place, and I don't know if the timing would have worked out right, like maybe he wasn't in a position of popularity at the time to even got a shot at it, but I would have rather seen like somebody like James McAvoy as Obi-Wan.
I think James
I could
McAvoy
see
would have
him
been
as-
like 19 when.
Probably.
That's what's been going through my head, like trying to think of answers, and I'm like, well, he wasn't old enough, or he was too old.
Okay.
Sorry, did you think Ewan McGregor didn't portray the man who had 15 minutes of screen time in the original trilogy combined well enough?
Yes. There's just something about it I didn't like. I don't know. Maybe it was his accent. Maybe it was his accent or something. I don't know. I've got the high ground. You know what I mean? It's like
You're my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
now. Don't get me wrong. He's grown on me. And I did enjoy the Obi-Wan TV show, the series.
Yeah.
So like he did grow on me, but like for the longest freaking time, I just could not see him as Obi-Wan, and it just killed me. And I would have loved to have seen somebody else do that. So there you have it.
I
I'm
never
with
had.
you. I think this. I thought it sounded like Gerard Butler when you were doing that voice.
Yeah. Well, you know, I do believe they're both Scottish. So anyhow. Maybe get
Gerard
somebody
Butler would
who's
have made a good
not.
Obi-Wan.
Maybe he might have. Yeah. This is Sparta. Anyhow. Let me
This is
pick
Sparta.
another.
This is Tatooine, sir. Calm your
Yes. Yeah.
This is Mos Eisley.
Tatooine.
This is Mos Eisley.
She's going to be going down the stairs. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I'll help her.
Well. This one's interesting, sort of. I would like you to think of a movie that you like, but you're not really sure why you like it.
I'm sorry, could you
Because-
repeat that?
Name a movie that you like and you're not sure why you like it because maybe it goes against things that you typically like in films. That one's a little abstract, maybe difficult.
So they're like
And-
90% of the movies I like.
And now that I've said it, I can't think of a single example of a movie like that. I like it, and I'm not sure why.
You know how many times people have said to me, "Why do you like that?" And I'm like, I don't know. I just do.
Actually, you know what? I do have an example of this. I typically do not like movies that have really sensitive, like abusive subjects, like rape or like torture. I'm really not into the torture porn vibe of movies. And the only time that I ever seem to like give it a pass at all is if it's a revenge story. So outside of my typical likes in movies, I will, and not the remake. I'm not going to include the remake in this because I didn't really care for that movie. I really surprised myself when I enjoyed the original I Spit on Your Grave. And that, to me, that actually had one of the coolest ending scenes in a movie of that type. And I don't know if you guys saw it or if you remember it. There was one character who was particularly disgusting to our main character, and he was the last one alive. And she had managed to toss him into the middle of the river, and she was driving around him with the boat. and he was basically drowning because he couldn't swim, and he was pleading for his life. And she had stopped the boat, and she had backed up to his position. Now, and he grabbed a hold of the motor, and was pleading with her again. And she repeated something that he had said to her earlier in the film, like during the assault, and started the motor and churned him up in the rotor, or the blades of the motor. She just said, "Suck it, bitch," and she pulled the cord on the motor. And I felt that was one of the greatest ending moments of a movie in a genre of films that I do not care for.
Yeah, I think I've seen it once, but I
Yeah.
blend that and like Last House together. I couldn't tell you a thing about either of them because I've seen them both like once and just kind of one and done, and
Yeah.
so long ago too.
Yeah. If I ever get another chance to meet Camille Keaton, I'm going to take my copy of I Spit on Your Grave, and I'm going to ask her to write that on the cover. Just say, "Hey, Clint, suck it, bitch," and then sign it. All right. Well, now that I've sucked up that much time, Joe, what do you think?
I'm going to go out of the horror realm
Okay.
this after 9, and I'm going to go Steel Magnolias.
Steel Magnolias. You like
Yeah.
it? You're not sure why.
It just, I don't know, it hit everything right for me. So
Okay.
yeah, you had a little everything. You had Tom Skerritt there. You had Dolly. Who else?
Julie Roberts. Yeah.
Julia Roberts in there. Daryl Hannah. Everything. I think they all just blended well together, and it worked.
That's cool. That's cool. I think online recently, I saw that someone highlighted a recipe that one of the characters talked about, where they described making something, and then somebody recreated the recipe and said, "By the way, it sucks." I don't remember what it was. What the hell was it? Let me see if I can find it. Maybe. Recipe in Steel Magnolias. Let's see if I get any hits. Yeah. Dolly Parton's famous 3-ingredient cake from Steel Magnolias.
3-ingredient.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna say some of those 3-ingredient cakes turn out to be pretty good.
Uh-huh. Oh, flour, sugar, and canned fruit cocktail. So somebody made it and they're like, it's disgusting.
Like it's a dump cake.
It sounds gross now that I'm looking at it. Fruit cocktail. Flour, sugar, fruit cocktail.
Flour, sugar, and more sugar.
Yeah. You know,
And
the
the
thing that
maraschino
nobody
cherries,
ever
right?
wants to buy at the store, the fruit cocktail? Dump that in your flour and sugar.
Delicious.
Yes. Anyhow, Nicole.
Steel Magnolias. Okay.
I'll still
I don't
shed
even
it
know
for
what
you.
that's about.
I'll still shut. Well, I don't want to spoil it then. I don't want to spoil a movie from the late 80s.
Yeah.
I was going to say I shed a tear for something that happens later in a movie.
Do you want a synopsis for it?
I mean, I was just assuming it's like a chick flick, right?
Yeah,
Are we allowed to say that anymore?
Sure.
Like quote unquote, yeah. Like it's like fried green tomatoes or something like that.
Yeah.
Like a drama
Hey.
tugs at the heartstrings.
Right. Yeah.
Someone makes a
Yeah.
dump cake.
Yeah, little
right.
comedy mixed in.
That's right. It's like Desperate Housewives of the South. A young beautician newly arrived in a small Louisiana town finds work at the local salon where a small group of women share a close bond of friendship and welcome her into the fold.
So it doesn't take place in like the 50s.
I don't know. It's in the 80s.
Oh,
Now,
for some reason I thought it was a period piece.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, Ryan, you're going to like it.
Okay, maybe I'll check it out.
All it says, Steel Magnolias is a classic, and I love it.
There you go. Thank you.
So there you go.
What I miss?
Just don't
Steel
make the fruit-
Magnolias.
Yeah.
You must be crying at Steel Magnolias.
I love Steel Magnolias. That was me and John.
Thank you.
All by heart.
Yep. Yep.
Weezer.
I'm just
Yeah.
learning what it is.
I still have him in my phone as Weezer, and he had me in his phone as Clary. Like we were die hard Steel Magnolia fans.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's check this out.
So, and a personal favorite of Abby's. So
Everybody likes Steel Magnolias.
Steel
Okay.
Magnolias.
I
Is a
smell a
hit.
watch along.
Clint,
And
did you watch
it
it?
is a crier. You will need tissues.
I don't know. I've only
I-
ever cried. I famously only ever cried at one movie.
I don't cry in movies either, but Steel Magnolias.
Toy
As an
Story
adult,
2.
as an adult, I've only ever cried at one movie. As a
Big
child,
Fish going to do anything for you, Ryan? Big Fish?
no,
I didn't cry in Big Fish.
Oh, God. I sobbed like a little girl at the end of Big Fish.
Beaches got me. Oh my God. I watched that with Suki one time. Jesus Christ. A movie about best friends and one of them dies and you watch it with your best friend. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you look at the other one, you're like, well, it ain't gonna be me.
I look at the other one. I'm
Right.
like, you are the wind beneath my wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Singing. You're leaving the theater singing songs about Otto Titzling.
Yes. I
Um,
still know all the words. It's pathetic.
I don't know what's happening.
Beaches. You saw Beaches? Ryan?
I do not
Beaches?
think he has.
You never saw Beaches?
I'm pretty sure that's just how Victor Gonzalez says bitches.
or Jean-Claude Van Damme in Street Fighter. Go to kick that son of a bitch spice his ass
That
so
son of a
hard. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that we can all go home speech in Street Fighter still like I don't cry, but it gets me choked up.
Oh, thanks. Now I have that song stuck in my head. You're welcome.
What question? Was there a question I missed?
It
can't remember.
is name a movie that you like and you're not sure why you like it because it falls outside of your typical movie likes.
Okay. I I love, and I don't like her, but I love You've Got Mail. That is one of my.
Oh,
How have we
That
had
is-
50%
that is kinda
romantic
surprising.
comedy?
I know. Yeah, because I do not like romantic comedy. I am not a romantic comedy kind of girl at
Yeah.
all. I think they're stupid.
I'm the
But-
only one who picked an exploitation movie.
Yeah, I love You've Got Mail. It's fantastic.
Interesting.
I haven't seen that either.
It's so good. It's funny. It is. It does
Meg,
have a
Meg
good
Ryan,
amount.
Tom Hanks, You've Got Mail.
Dabney Coleman. Yeah.
Okay.
Edith from All in the Family. Jean Stapleton. That's her name.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Clint. You had to clarify. Is there another You've Got Mail movie?
I've never seen it, so I was
It's
just
good.
making sure I was thinking about the right movie. I seem to remember the commercials for it way back when it was in theaters.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Greg Kinnear's in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about a movie that came out when AOL was a new
When there was dial up.
You've Got Mail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it was any older, it would have been Message in a Bottle.
Boo.
Yeah. What do you think, Ryan? Is there a movie that you can think of that you like and you're not sure why?
You know what? I'm probably going to go with Alien 3 because number one, it's my
Can't
favorite.
believe that.
It's my favorite horror movie of all time. But it goes against everything I say I like about horror. I want my horror movies to be fun. I want them to be and like entertainment. I want them to be a spectacle. Alien 3 is literally the movie Life's a Bitch and then you die. It's the most nihilistic and depressing in the franchise.
Yeah.
It's ugly to look at. The whole movie is just in different shades of brown.
Yeah,
This
you're-
is depression, the movie. And I absolutely love it. I love everything about it. I think the score plays a big part,
yeah.
but I can't. Well, I guess I just did explain why I love it. Kind of the score. It just works for me. I love that it's Ripley's story and everything else is just, including the other characters, are basically just set dressing so that we can tell the story of Ripley and the xenomorph. I absolutely adore this movie, and realistically, there is no reason why I should.
Yeah. You're right. Now that you say it, there is absolutely zero fun things about this movie.
There's nothing fun.
Like even the intimate scene with Ripley and the doctor. You know, it's like, I've been out in space for a really long time, and we're here together, and we have all the right parts. So why don't we do it? It's like,
and then he dies.
yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. Depressing as fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it doesn't rank super high on my list of alien movies. Although I do admit it is a good movie. And it
So
is.
is Resurrection.
I'm sorry, what?
So is Resurrection. Alien Resurrection.
You're saying it's a good movie?
Yes. Better than 3. 3 sucks.
Woo! Harsh words.
It does. Sorry. 3 sucks.
I have to go back and watch Resurrection again. Like I find myself saying that now and then, where like I'll watch it and I'll be like, God, this movie fucking sucks. And then I'll like
Wait, what are we talking
like
about?
a really long time, and I'll be like, you know what? I really did give that movie another shot. And then I'll watch it and I'll be like, God, this movie fucking sucks. And then like the cycle starts again.
Mm-hmm.
What movie?
Resurrection.
Oh, no.
Because I love Resurrection.
Oh,
Joe, you're the tiebreaker here. How do you feel about 3 and Resurrection?
Obviously, any movie franchise that has Resurrection in it, you know it's going to be good. Like, Resident Evil,
I immediately went to
Halloween Resurrection.
Halloween Resurrection. So you know you're getting
No.
good stuff when you get a Resurrection movie.
No.
Wasn't there a Matrix
No.
Resurrection?
Yeah, right. Coming next year.
I think it came out, didn't it?
I have no tiebreaker in it. I'm Alien and Aliens, and then everything else can go kick rocks.
Okay.
Wow.
Woo. Wow.
Wow.
But they went through all the trouble, pissed off all the fans by killing Ripley, which, by the way, fantastic ending to a trilogy. To bring her back? Like, everybody's like, oh, it's terrible because, they killed off Newt. You know what's worse than killing off the main characters? Giving them a proper send-off. Well, Hicks and Newt didn't get a send-off. They got yeeted into the lava.
Yeah.
But Ripley had a perfect ending. She sacrificed herself to save humanity. She was Spock. And they just unceremoniously bring her back, and she is forced to wear the ugliest brown leather outfit.
Wait, are we talking about Terminator 2 right now? Because you just described the end of that. And then the next movie also.
Yeah, that was a bit of a controversial thing too. But anyway, sorry, I digress. Fuck Alien
That's all
Resurrection.
right.
Again, we will agree to disagree.
I still feel like I need to give it another chance.
Joe, what was yours?
Still
Steel
Magnolias.
Magnolias.
Oh, okay.
And I said the original I Spit on Your Grave.
Oh, okay.
Falls outside of what I generally like in movies.
Yes, it does.
But yet I still like it. All right. I can tell by the size of this one that it's dumb.
That's what she said.
What she said.
I was about to say that too.
Actually, you know what? This one isn't that bad.
That's what she said too.
Yeah. Likable or sympathetic villains?
Hmm.
Can you think of a
Ooh.
villain in a movie that you either liked or sympathized with?
Well, I've only got one. If someone steals that, I'm gonna.
I thought the character itself was despisable, but the actor playing it was fucking amazing. Was Christoph Waltz in *Inglourious Bastards*?
Oh.
He was great.
I thought he was fucking amazing in that. Horrible character. There's a bit of an arc at the end in a way, but he's still horrible. But
He
he's
was
just
a
him as a
disgusting piece of shit.
character, just amazing, phenomenal.
Nice, nice. I feel like I struggle with this one. I'm going to think about this for another minute.
As far as horror movies go, and most action movies, I love all the villains, so I really can't.
Yeah.
I'm a very big villain rooter. I root for the villains all the time.
You're the one writing correspondence to death row inmates. I get it. Yeah.
Exactly. I root
They
for the
did you
villains.
dirty.
I do. I love
You need another trial.
all of them. Freddy and Jason and Leatherface, and I believe they're misunderstood. I really do. They have their reasons for doing what they do, and Loki is just Loki. Yeah,
Hmm.
Negan, the governor.
Oh.
Negan's a good one.
You all know. Clint, you were there when I met the governor. Christ,
Uh-huh.
I almost hit the floor, crying and shit. Yeah,
The governor can eat a shit sandwich,
Yeah,
but Negan, I get,
I
is a
froze.
sympathetic villain.
Yeah.
Mike had to poke me in the back to get me to go up to him. Like it was awful. Yeah, I like all of it. Sympathize. I sympathized with the Firefly family at the end of Devil's Rejects.
Hmm. Oh. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but that could have just been
With
the
their-
music.
Yeah.
The
Their
music made you feel
epic
sorry.
death to Freebird. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I forgot to tell you to sympathize, but I'll wait until we're done in case I pick someone else.
This should surprise no one.
And, yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
This is a good one.
Again, you like them because they're not. They have their reasons for doing what they do. She was
Yes.
crazy. Her aunt made her nuts.
Yes.
To be fair, I
what they did with
sympathize. I sympathize with Angela in Sleepaway Camp. I do not sympathize with Angela in Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3. She actively seeked out those problems.
Yes. And I cannot have sympathy for you if you drown someone in an open pit toilet.
Man, those sequels, let me tell you, that's just that complete tonal shift, and it fucking worked.
It did. I
Aw.
loved the sequels. I
Oh,
did.
Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 are.
Yeah.
Return is another story. That one is.
Now the Happy Campers song.
Yep.
All right.
So I've got one, and it's the only because it's really funny that it happened the way it did, because I remember I watched this movie not even 2 weeks after Nicole and I got into it about the Firefly family,
Mhm.
saying there is no way somebody can do such atrocious things and be a sympathetic character. I said there is no villain that I would ever feel sympathy for that would do stuff like this. And then I watched Pearl. And I got it. I was like,
Get it? Yeah.
okay, she's a horrible, horrible individual, but by God, do I not feel bad for her?
Because her mother was a psycho. Her
Everything.
mother abused her horribly, and yeah.
The whole world was against that poor girl,
Mhm.
and she just wanted to be a star.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm a
100%.
star.
Ugh.
I liked Pearl. I think Pearl was probably my favorite out of the trilogy.
I have yet to watch Maxine. I just found out it's on the server, so I might watch it after this.
It is. We watched it.
Yeah.
last
But
night. Yeah, it's
I need to see
good.
it.
Maxine is good. It really is good.
absolute Pearl. I did not think I was gonna even because X. I was really just like, okay, it's fine. It's it's a
I'm not
slasher.
a fan of X at all.
But yeah, wow, Pearl. I was not ready for how good that fucking movie was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my pick.
Nice.
And when she's chasing the blonde down the driveway.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then the projectionist driving away, and she's just coming up with the pitchfork. Screams at the scarecrow, "I'm married."
Yeah, honorable mention to Mia Goth, who is she's an amazing actress, and you will see more of that in Maxine. She really plays Maxine well. She really does.
Nice. Nice. I don't usually feel sympathetic for villains in movies, but I feel like I really did when I watched Joaquin Phoenix in The Joker. Like I really felt that like he had like just a bad chain of events and was dealing with a lot of like mental illness and trauma, and like it just things just did not go well for him, and like everything he tried in an effort to like get better and heal actually worked against him. And I was like, son of a bitch, it's like and I was just absolutely ready for him to shoot Robert De Niro when he went on that show.
That was great.
Like I was almost cheering for him at that point. I was like, yeah, oh, this is a good one. I didn't think of that. Magneto.
Ooh, yeah, that
in
is
the
a good
X-Men movies. Yeah, absolutely.
And you're right too, Clint. I never thought of it, but yeah, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Yeah, I get it. He's still a piece of shit, but I get it.
Yeah. It's just like he's just the product of a society and a system that's supposed to help you just failed.
I think every villain is, honest to God. I think the only villain in any movie that is born bad or born evil is like the Omen, the Antichrist.
Sure.
If you think about it, every other villain in every movie has had some kind of trauma somewhere along the lines that made them do the things they do. There's always a reason.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I feel empathy for them all the time.
Michael Myers. Not the Rob Zombie Michael Myers, but like.
Yeah, we never got an explanation for that.
Yeah,
they screwed with that so much.
Yeah,
between 4 and 6.
Yeah, because they made it look like he was
the
product of
he's cursed now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every Jason, Freddy, Leatherface, all of them had some kind of trauma or grew up in a crazy family or something happened that made them the way they are.
Sure.
So I thought about my sympathetic and picture this. You're just existing. You're just trying to live. You're just trying to eat. And some asshole blows your fucking body apart. Right there, Jaws. He's just trying to survive. He's just trying to eat. I'm going to swim around Amityville Island. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a bite to eat. Fucking boom. Got 3 assholes in a boat. Fucking blow me up. I'm just trying to get my dinner.
Answer I've ever heard. That is the best.
You know what I mean? Like, he's just surviving, man.
Jaws was not a villain. Jaws was just.
Yeah, I think the mayor was the villain more than fucking Jaws was.
Oh yeah.
If you shut the beach down, you don't have a movie. The movie's over.
That's right.
He just eats the dollars, man. Asshole.
That's right.
I think about that with all animal horror movies. Like, it's not the animal's fault,
Mm-hmm.
You go in the ocean and you get attacked by a shark. Duh, you shouldn't be in the fucking ocean. Like that's their home. You go in the ocean, you're part of the food chain. Don't complain when you get bit. Like me chasing bears in the woods. If I get attacked, it's my own damn fault.
We had another bear at the dump again today.
Oh, did you bring it home?
No, he ran away.
Oh. I want a bear.
Jaws. Fantastic.
That is.
That's right.
I'm actually starting to get chilly. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I guess you could say the same thing about Anaconda.
Yeah, it's not Snake's fault that,
Yeah, they were just hunting it.
John Voight was an asshole.
It's like, fuck you. Starts killing people.
There's one that I didn't really feel a whole lot of sympathy for.
Huh.
Was John Voight in Anaconda. He was
Yeah.
a dick. I mean, we don't get a backstory for him, but he was just a money hungry dick.
Yeah.
But again, these people shouldn't have been on the Amazon River to begin with. So
No. Are they shooting like some stupid documentary or something like that?
yeah, about a tribe in the Amazon, and yeah, all that shit happened.
That's right.
I wouldn't go on the fucking Amazon River. No way.
No. Sounds awful.
Hot. It sounds too hot.
Oh, this is a perfect lead-in.
Yes.
Think of a documentary that you would like to see.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Think of a documentary that you would like to see. Like maybe one that has not been done yet. That's kind of tough.
I just
Because
went
it's
through
like-
every serial killer in my head, and they've all been done.
Yeah. Trying to think of something. See, I feel like I had things in mind when I wrote these down. But whatever it was, it's gone now.
Good Lord.
Mm.
Okay.
Like I feel like it would have to be a documentary on something incredibly obscure,
Yeah.
or
Because
or
everything's been
something,
done.
yeah, or something that existed for about 10 minutes in pop culture and immediately disappeared.
Yeah.
You know, like like that cartoon, the Monchichis or something. You know what I mean?
That was a hell of a pull out of thin air.
That was the most obscure
I
thing.
mean, how about shirt tails or the snorks?
Yeah. Oh, the snorks. Yeah, we need a documentary on the snorks. Like, I would
Oh
really
my
like to
God,
know where the
I
hell
I
that
think we
idea
need a
came from.
documentary on 80s cartoons from like USA. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think that would be like a really cool thing. Like
The
a
Adventures of
deep
the
dive into the writers of those shows and like what particular brands of glue they were sniffing. If
Rubber
there
cement.
What a
was-
Fraggle Rock, you know?
yeah, if there was cocaine use in the office, I mean, like there almost had to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Snorks.
Yes.
I remember watching that show and thinking that was cool. And I was always weirded out like that there was like one Snork that was like we'll just say an anomaly, like he had a deformity. Like
He had-
most of
He had
them
two
he had
snorks,
two
right?
snorkels. Yeah.
He was
two
like the
snorks.
superstar. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else only had one. It's like
Oh my God, this is all coming back. Did he not talk either?
I can't
Like-
remember.
Did he not? I think the other ones talked. He didn't. This is like coming back.
Oh my God. That's the perfect man right there.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't
Two
talk
snorks
and
and
he's
he
got
doesn't
two
say a word.
snorks.
Well done.
That's funny. Yeah, one of them was mute. Now that you mention it, one of them was mute.
Serves me right?
Ryan, you missed
They help
all of it.
Ryan, you got the snorks up in Canada?
The cartoon show?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck did I miss?
Me being dirty again.
Oh, you're wondering if they did stuff with them noses?
Yeah.
Joe
we all
mentioned
wondered.
the one that had, or Clint mentioned the one that had two snorks, and he didn't say anything. And I said, "Oh, two snorks, and he's mute. The perfect man."
Oh,
What was the
of course.
question?
Oh, it says Fraggle Rock was awesome.
Fraggle
I
Rock
don't
was
know.
great. Fraggle Rock was
Any
great.
Sid and Marty Krofft show.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Name a documentary that you would like to see, like maybe one that hasn't been made.
Oh.
And I
How'd we
threw
get on
out
the
something.
snorks?
I threw out something really obscure. I was like, I feel like it would have to be something that existed for about 10 minutes in pop culture and immediately disappeared. I said like
was
the
gonna say, yeah, 'cause that-
Monchichis, and then Joe brought up the Snorks.
The Snorch and the Shirt Tails.
Yeah, so we determined that we would like to see a documentary on 80s cartoons from like the USA Channel or something like that,
Ah,
and do a deep dive into the writer's room to find out how much glue was snipped and how much cocaine was snorted. Because these were some really fucking weird cartoons.
They were.
snorks, smoggies, the raccoons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this is a tough topic. I don't know.
I got one.
Okay.
Actually, and it's funny because it kind of bounces off the one you just mentioned. I want to know what was behind the mindset of all those, again, I guess 80s and early 90s cartoons based off of R-rated properties. Like, I want a documentary about the Rambo cartoon, the RoboCop cartoon, the Toxic Avenger cartoon.
Oh my.
The fact that we got an Aliens toy line and we almost had an Aliens cartoon show. That's what, like, all those Kenner Alien toys were supposed to be for a cartoon that never happened.
Oh my god. How would you do that?
How do you do it? Well, they did Rambo.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, Rambo kind of makes sense because they had G.I. Joe before that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Toxic
God.
Avengers just fucked up.
God
Toxic
damn.
Crusaders. Yeah.
Toxic Crusaders, they were victims of pollution.
Oh man. How do you do an Aliens one? Like,
There's apparently a pilot episode that's never been aired.
Ooh.
And
Wow.
like when I was a kid, like I've still got my Aliens Kenner figures. I unfortunately don't have these anymore, but each character came with a little comic book that had,
Nice.
like, they continued a storyline.
yeah.
Lots of people cocooned. Nobody actually got hit with a facehugger, though.
Interesting.
Even though there were facehugger toys. I don't know.
Oh.
But I'd love
Yeah.
to know. I mean, obviously the mindset is money, of course, and kids were watching these.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see, like, the behind the scenes, like people discussing what can we get away with so we can keep the spirit of the movie so that kids will still be like, oh, this is a Rambo movie or this is a RoboCop, like, cartoon show. But
They
still
were
make
looking
it kid
for another
friendly.
demographic to make more
Yeah.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff from the 80s and early 90s was just to sell like more toys, really. They didn't care about the integrity of the property. They just wanted to sell toys.
Those,
Yeah.
toys,
Advertising
Yeah.
space.
those toys are fucking amazing, though. Like,
yeah.
No, we had toys that would kill you. Christ.
Queen Alien. She got tail whipping action.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Her
That
tongue
was
doesn't work
nice.
anymore, but it comes out too.
That's nice. Yeah. So, like, the it's just a show about terraformers trying not to get cocooned. I don't know what.
Well,
the
like, it
fuck-
followed the colonial marines, and they went from planet to planet, killing
Okay.
xenomorphs, which is why you've got stuff like the bull alien, because it's got the
Yeah.
horns, like the bull and everything.
Yeah,
And yeah, this little head just.
That's crazy.
yeah,
But that's what every character was on. Like, every xenomorph was on a different planet. There was a bull alien, a gorilla alien, scorpion alien.
yeah.
But yeah. No, I just like to know where the mindset was. Obviously, again, money, but I think it'd be cool to just learn how
Yeah.
that came to be.
I think they just needed a talking chest burster that
Oh, God.
that would teach the kids important lessons.
Just like most of the episodes that I'm featured on this show now, when I'm thinking of the human centipede alien.
Oh, God.
I'm picturing something like Chester Chestburster telling kids, like, remember, when a stranger calls, never tell them whether or not mommy or daddy's.
Yep. Be a smart terraformer. Never take candy from a stranger. You'll get
Never
cooked.
get candy from a stranger. Just a dead guy lying on the ground with a little chestburster talking away.
Yeah. That would be great. I think there's a market for this. Okay. Any more documentaries that weren't made that we'd like to see?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to see. Now I know they've done like little half hour like behind the scenes stuff and I would like to see a real documentary on Poltergeist. Because it was supposedly cursed, the curse of Poltergeist. I know that was made, but I'd like to see one with like interviews with the remaining cast and things like that.
Okay. Okay.
It's hard for Spielberg flicks. Spielberg's not big on commentaries and stuff like that, so
Yeah.
he tends to, which is, well, it's a Toby Hooper movie, but Toby Hooper would be dead.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, yeah, the push to get like the behind the scenes stuff just isn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's never gotten a proper like big special edition release, has it?
No, we got the 4K.
But did it have a lot of special features?
I have to go back and look at it.
I just know that's always been one thing. Spielberg movies and my because I collect a lot of physical media. Spielberg movies have always been a bit of a disappointment for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe there's one coming because after all, didn't we just find out you posted it that the Poltergeist house has gone up for sale?
Yeah.
And apparently
It has.
the family who lived in it then is the family that's still there attempting to sell it now. And one of their big selling points is they never upgraded anything. It all looks the same.
Ooh.
I would keep it the same. The kitchen looks exactly the same. It's same cabinets, same countertops. I would keep it. I would completely redo whatever I had to make it exactly like the Poltergeist house.
Yeah.
Big wooden console TV and everything. But I don't have a spare $1.175 million burning a hole in my pocket.
Ah, you don't? Jeez.
No.
I did, but I just changed my pants.
Yeah. That's right. It's in the wash.
It's in the wash. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's like Canadian money. It's gonna melt
Laundered
in the
money. Yeah.
I'll just go into my basement and scrape some off the gold bars,
Yeah.
No problem.
That's right. Yeah. We'll start a GoFundMe. Maybe we can help you.
Yeah.
Poltergeist house.
Buy the biggest Poltergeist fan, the house.
Yeah, exactly.
Feel free to come and take pictures. I won't shoo you away.
Yeah. Get a bunch of investors, buy this place up, turn it into an Airbnb.
Yep. Get the yellow and brown station wagon and park it in the driveway and
give them the full Poltergeist experience.
Exactly.
Let them go to sleep at night and then go into the room and attack them with a puppet clown.
Exactly.
Oh, I was going to say
charge
rip off their
admission.
face.
Have a tree that just bangs the window outside.
Need the old classic bag of Cheetos and
Yeah.
Go to the local long-term care home and get some poor old guy with dementia to bang on the door screaming, "Let me in." Dress him up like a Quaker.
Great. Yeah, I think we could turn that into something.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a WD-40 this chair.
Yeah. Your chair sounds like a haunted house.
Sure.
Joe, I think this one's yours. A movie you've seen more than once, and you can't remember anything about it.
That had to be from a while ago because I don't remember anything I was thinking of then.
God.
Like I feel like I've done that like so many times. Like I've watched a movie and I'm like, God damn, what the hell happened in the movie? I don't even remember if I liked it. And I watch it again and then I still like walk away from it and don't remember anything about it.
It typically happens to me when I go to the movie theater and I walk out and I'm like, what the hell just happened? I don't know if that's just me or not, but yeah, I gotta think about that.
Yeah. And you can't even say whether or not you liked it.
Right.
That sounds like me when I saw Cuckoo. I'm not sure. I think I liked it. What happened? I don't know.
Where am I?
Where am I?
It's like you
My
went to
sister's
see
stomping next to me. That was so fucking awful. I don't know what the hell we just watched.
It's like you went to see Men in Black and they flashed that thing on the screen. Your memory's erased.
More than once, and I can't remember it.
I got one.
Okay.
Feel free to skip me.
Hit me too. Yeah, I'm thinking.
All right, Ryan, go for it.
Okay. So I recently did a watch along over at the Screamin' Chat from Dead and Lovely podcast that actually just recently ended, which is crazy after like 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
But they do a weekly watch along, kind of similar to what we do.
Yeah.
Where just a bunch of friends get together and we watch a shitty movie. So the other night, a movie called Jester was picked from, I think, 2018.
Jester.
And I actually paid $8 Canadian to watch this one.
Oh,
because that's another fun thing about these watch-alongs we do. Half the time, since I'm Canadian, y'all's streaming services aren't the same as mine, so I don't get the movies you get. And I'm watching this. We're like 5-10 minutes in, and I'm like, I've seen this before. And I turn over to Jen, who was watching it with me. And I'm like, have we seen this before? And Jen's like, no, we've never seen this. But then we get about 25 minutes, and Jen's like, we've seen this before. Can't tell you a damn thing about it again. Despite the fact I just watched it for the second time, apparently, 2 weeks ago, if not a week ago. I don't know what the fuck that movie's about.
And
it doesn't even have a
for the
jester.
privilege.
That's all I remember is he wasn't a jester. See, I think Clint was there too, and I don't think you remember it.
Was I?
I think you were.
I don't remember.
I know I watched this with
Wow.
Olin, but I can't remember anything about it.
It's Amnesia the movie.
Yeah.
What
He
said
wore like
Jester?
an orange suit, and he had like a clown face. Well, maybe you weren't there. I can't remember. I can't remember.
No, I can't remember if I watched it. Olin, did we watch Jester? I can't remember. Jesus Christ.
If
I
you
think
look
that
up
it's
the
affecting multiple people.
if you look up the IMDb, like the poster's there, and the poster's just the main villain's face.
Okay. It's not the one where he's holding like cards all fanned out.
No, it's just a dude like an orange suit. Jester, I think from 2018. 2018, 2020. Oh, maybe 2020. Wait, we're in 2024, aren't we? Shit, this might have been 2022.
2023?
Shit, is it?
A malevolent being known as the Jester, terrorizes
Yeah, that's it.
the inhabitants of a small town on Halloween night. Did we watch this? It looks familiar. The trailer. I'm not the
2023.
It looks so familiar.
Jester is a ripoff of Terrifier. Tried too hard to mimic.
Yeah.
I did watch. We did
Yeah,
watch.
Olin's got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, that movie literally, like, they
gone.
perfected the art of making the most
Generic
horror movie ever.
Okay.
See, I thought that was Tarot.
I haven't seen that.
I thought Tarot was very. It wasn't bad, you know. It was a decent enough story, but it was very generic.
Clint, I'm sorry. Was the question, did you have to like the movie or just that you saw it and can't remember anything?
Oh, you don't have to like it. I don't care
Okay,
about that.
I'm thinking of two now that I've definitely seen, and I can't tell you a damn thing about them. Sessions 9.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't remember a damn thing about that. And White Noise. Can't remember anything about that either.
Ooh,
I don't
White
remember
Noise is a
anything
good
about
one.
White Noise either. That was
Oh.
Michael Keaton, right?
Michael, I remember Michael Keaton was in it, and Sessions 9, I think, was a Carpenter movie, but I'm not 100% sure.
No,
Yeah, it
you're
was in
getting
a
it. You're getting it mixed up with the Ward.
Okay.
Ah,
Session 9 was
That's another
was
good
in a
one.
mental institution or something,
Were they
right?
both in
Yeah.
like a similar, like asylum?
They were both in a
Yeah.
mental institution. Yeah,
And that's about all I remember from them. Yeah.
yeah.
Other than
And,
that, yeah.
but Session 9 was about a bunch of guys who were cleaning up a decommissioned one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
They were clearing out asbestos, I believe.
That I remember because it was like 2 hours of nothing. It was so boring.
Yeah. The only thing I remember from Session 9 is David Caruso's legendary delivery of "fuck you,"
Yeah, that I remember.
where he's just like, "Hey," and then the camera zooms in, and he's just like,
He's like,
"Fuck you."
"Fuck you."
That's the
funny.
only thing I can't even tell you if it's a ghost story, a serial killer movie. I don't know what it's about.
In the end, what I remember about it was one character
Wasn't one
must
of them
have
like-
previously had a psychotic break,
Yeah.
and he was having difficulty remembering it because he was acting completely normal the entire movie. All of his friends were dying around him, and in the end, it's like you found out it was him, and he clearly was not acting sane. Because he was having a telephone conversation with no one on a broken phone. Someone who they let you know was dead previously in the movie.
This
So
actually,
it was
the Ward
very
might have been
strange.
the same Ward might have been the same movie.
Yeah. Interesting.
I remember I saw this movie. I went
Mhm.
with my sister. But I only remember the end scene. I remember like the 10 minutes in the end. But I couldn't tell you what happened throughout the rest of the movie. I know that we both walked out going, "What the fuck was that?" Mother. I know it was like 2 hours long.
That's Jennifer Lawrence, right?
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. But I only remember the final scene. I couldn't tell you what happened in the rest of the movie. Yeah, neither one of us understood it at all. It was just the dumbest fucking thing.
Yeah. I'm struggling with this one.
Yeah.
I'm only coming up with movies I wish I could forget.
or the movies were so good you've completely forgotten them entirely.
Yes. Yes.
Like so good at being forgetful.
That's right. Mother was a retelling of the Bible, apparently.
It was awful.
Who knew?
It was awful.
I
They
don't
ripped
know.
the baby apart and ate it at the end. It was fucking awful.
Fuck.
That's the only scene I remember in the entire movie is them getting a hold of the newborn and literally ripping it apart and eating it.
Wow. Wasn't
That
there
was-
another movie by the name Mother, but it was like about like I don't know, like an artificial intelligence? I must be thinking something else.
Are you thinking
Clearly.
of Alien?
I was gonna say Mother's the
No.
artificial intelligence in Alien.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of something else. Like where like Sigourney Weaver played an AI of some sort. Maybe I'm making this up.
Are you thinking
I
of
just-
Alien?
No.
Sigourney Weaver, AI, Mother.
She wasn't AI, but we didn't see her until the very end of the movie. We only heard her voice throughout it, and that was Paul. Remember Paul with Simon Pegg,
It's
Kristen Wiig? I love that
Yeah.
movie.
a good one.
Damn it. I'm not coming up with it. Damn it. I
Seth
must
Rogen is a good alien voice. He shouldn't be, but it is.
Who?
be.
Seth Rogen. He played the voice of Paul, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah. I love that movie.
I see. The weird thing is, though, now that Clint's mentioned that, like all jokes aside, I'm feeling it. He's talking about something.
Yeah. I don't know. And trying to come up
Everybody's
with something.
Googling Sigourney Weaver AI.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I am.
And let me tell you, I am going on a side of the internet I didn't want to be on.
There was something on, I don't know if it was Amazon. I don't even know if I should bring it up. It was some kind of series where she was in it in some kind of an alien movie, but it was very brief, like short. I don't know if that was what you're talking about or
Oh,
not. I can't
shit.
remember the name of it. It was
She
like
wasn't in
dark.
that she wasn't in that Ridley Scott show, was she? About the cyborgs?
Was that it? The stories weren't connected though, right?
Are you talking about something in Black Mirror?
No, not Black Mirror, but I shouldn't have brought it up because I can't remember much about it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of on topic for the question.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Nope. I am clearly insane.
No.
I'm having a memory of something that doesn't exist. Anyhow,
It's gonna bug
whatever.
me.
Nope.
No, Clint, you're not crazy.
I'm gonna put it on my mind.
I'm thinking of it too. God damn it. There is something out there.
Like I feel like it's a house controlled by an artificial intelligence.
That how long ago?
Like I feel like it was really recently.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Like
Because there is that AI movie coming out with John Cho.
like
Yeah, one
it's-
looks
But
pretty.
it's not
you know
Sigourney
what?
Weaver.
That looks pretty decent.
like
I want to see
Like
that.
it looks bad, but I mean, it's like it feels
It's
like it's
John
gonna be my
Cho.
kind of bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. It's John Cho. Like,
John Cho.
dude,
I
yeah.
love John Cho.
I watched the Grudge remake because it's John Cho.
Oh, Sadler was in that too. So
Spoiler alert for the Grudge remake. It's fucking atrocious.
it's fantastic. I loved it. I did. I loved it.
Shut up. No, you didn't. No
I
way.
did.
Oh my god.
I enjoyed it. I did.
God damn it.
What are you thinking of? What was that one from the 80s, late 70s, 80s, where the house kept it became self-aware and
I think they made a Simpsons episode based off of that.
John
Hugh
Fraley
Grant is-
always gives me the answer because I can never remember the name of this fucking movie.
You're not doing a retrospective on it, are you?
What?
It's not Amityville, is it?
No, we haven't gotten that far yet.
No, we still have about 47 of those to go.
yeah, definitely.
If anybody's watching, what was the name of the movie? Late 70s, 80s. It was like that. It was this house that became self-aware, and it like raped the woman. The house raped the woman, and
Oh, Rape House.
what was it now?
There's a movie called Dream House from 1998.
No, this was earlier. This was late 70s or early 80s. Oh fuck.
How the hell did the house rape the woman?
What's that?
I said, how the hell did the house rape the woman?
I don't even remember. I just remember the house goes insane and keeps this woman locked up in it and rapes her. Yeah. It'll somebody will say something. I don't know.
I feel we've done all this topic can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
let's move
did. We
on.
did. Yeah. Yep. Adam would know. It's probably one of his favorites.
Are you still looking, trying to find the Sigourney Weaver AI?
No.
movie?
Nope. No, I was trying to find the house that rapes people. And the only thing I found is Demon Seed.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Demon Seed.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Well, that mystery is solved. Forget about my
Don't know how we got there, but we solved it.
psychotic hallucination.
I think it's great. Google's analytics is like spiked in house rape now.
Yeah, it's like the FBI is descending upon my location now. Yeah, house that rapes a woman. Jesus. Name a movie with an epic callback. So I think I wrote this one down because I was thinking about it recently with movies that don't do callbacks well. So like if you have a movie franchise or something like that, sometimes it's enjoyable when you get a callback to one of the earlier movies. Sometimes it doesn't come off right. So can you think of a movie that has a callback that's really, really great?
I'm having trouble understanding it. So do you mean like it pays homage to something in its timeline or to another movie or?
Yeah, like what happens most times is you'll have a series of movies that are all part of a franchise, and then someone in a later movie will utter a line that somebody in the first movie said. You know what I mean? And like it's just a callback to that original movie, whether those characters knew each other or not.
Okay.
Or if you can think of what would be even better is if you can think of a movie that's unrelated to another previous movie. Like they're not even part of the same franchise, and one calls back the other. That's even better yet when it comes off correctly. Oh, that's not a bad one. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Raiders of the Lost Ark, where he goes to shoot the guy with the sword, but his pistol isn't in the holster, right?
Yeah.
So that was technically a callback to the first movie, because he tried to pull the same trick and it didn't work.
Oh,
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah. That's a good callback, because you would have had to have seen the first movie in order to get it.
Yeah.
I'll give you one.
Thank you. I need an example to get an idea.
I got see. The problem is the only movies running in my head with callbacks right now, and because someone hasn't seen this or someone hasn't seen that, I'm like, I got to keep my mouth shut. So
Yeah.
that goes for multiple movies, by the way.
Yeah. This is a
Y'all
franchise
don't
where
Peter
consistently there are callbacks, and I don't feel like they hit well. But in this one, I feel like it did. The Predator movie series, usually I don't like their callbacks. You know, like, oh, you're one ugly motherfucker. Yeah, how many times have we heard that? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I roll my eyes every time they roll out that line. In the Hulu made movie Prey, the main character's brother rolled out the line, "If it bleeds, we can kill it." And I thought that was an amazing callback.
Yes.
I really liked that one. So, is it an epic callback? I don't know. But I feel like that one really worked.
It's actually a good example of how you make a callback work, because that line of dialogue felt natural to the scene.
Right. It was relevant
Yeah.
to the situation they were in.
Exactly.
They didn't just
Yeah.
throw it in there to be in there.
Yes.
Because there are certain movies, I'm not going to name any, but there are certain lines of dialogue repeated that do feel a little forced. I still enjoyed them, but
Yes.
yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
That is.
And it's a tough topic, because when you're put on the spot,
It
you know,
is.
it's like everybody's seen, 1,000 callbacks, but coming up with them on the spot is a little difficult, and coming up with one that's really good is even more difficult.
I think Nicole just got one.
I have the perfect one. Are you
Oh,
ready?
yes.
Are you ready?
Okay.
It was wonderful. Come with me if you want to live. Because that's what Reese said to her in the original.
Yeah, so you're talking about Terminator 2.
And then
calling
Terminator
back to the
2
first
calling
one.
back to the original.
That is a good one. That was
Yeah.
a
That's a
very
really
good
good one.
Perfect callback.
Oh, and actually, you can jump even ahead further. Sarah Connor says it to the main girl in Dark Fate.
Yep.
She says, "Come with me if you want to live."
Terminator has so many, because that was the first thing that came to my head was Terminator. And it wasn't really a line. It was more of a consistency that I thought they did beautifully.
Yeah.
And I know if Paul's watching, Salvation, which I loved.
Salvation!
He used to call out one of the uh, robots. He used the boombox with the same song that he played from part two when
The Guns N'
Arnold,
Roses song.
yeah, um, and also the scar. They got the scar perfect, that wishbone shaped scar on his face. We saw how he got that in Salvation
That's cool.
because that was in the original Terminator. The first time we ever see John Connor
That's right.
as an adult, he had that wishbone scar on his face, and then in Salvation we see Arnold give it to him. Yeah,
That's a good one. Yeah, I'll go
It's a
along
really
with
good
that.
one.
every
I-
Terminator movie's good. I have not seen a bad Terminator movie.
I agree.
don't-
There we go. We agree on that.
I don't remember this, but I have seen the movie. Apparently, Dogma does a callback to Indiana Jones
Oh,
and the
yeah.
Last
Yeah,
Crusade
yeah.
with a no ticket line.
Yeah.
So the two characters, Jay and Silent Bob. Silent Bob famously is Silent Bob because Kevin
Yes.
Smith doesn't say much. But it's when they're fighting with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They toss him up the train, and there's just some poor old guy sitting on one of the seats looking terrified after they've tossed off these people. And
Yeah.
Bob just looks at him and says, "No ticket." Call back to the blimp, and
Oh yeah, yeah, where he threw him out the window.
that was a
Yeah.
blimp though. That man was dead.
Yeah, well, he landed in luggage, so
Oh, that's right. They hadn't taken off yet.
I've never seen either of those.
No.
Wait, you've never
All
seen
right.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
No, yeah, I've never seen Dogma, and then you mentioned
Oh.
Jay and Silent Bob, and I've never seen
Okay.
that.
No.
Oh, the whole. Have you seen any of the View universe, like Clerk, Mallrats, Chasing Amy?
No.
Oh, you're missing out. Those are some great comedies.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
I'll watch Clerks if you watch You've Got Mail.
I'll do it just to watch Clerks again. I fucking love Clerks. I own the short-lived cartoon show of Clerks.
I remember that.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
Shit, I had one, and then we started talking about.
Sorry.
Inside
Oh,
Okay. Shit, what was it? It was
Did
really
it?
good.
Was it?
Oh,
was
I got
in
it back again.
Carnosaur
I got it-
2 or
No, it wasn't a Carnosaur 2 one. I have Obi-Wan Kenobi's "Well, Hello There."
Oh.
Because he said it. It's the first thing he says in A New Hope, and it's arguably Ewan McGregor's greatest line in the prequel trilogy
Wow.
when he drops down to fight. What's his name?
General Grievous.
Yeah, Grievous. Drops down. He's like, "Well, hello there," and you're like, "Ah, he said the thing."
That's funny.
I
Yeah.
thought of another one Star Wars related now that you mentioned that.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Okay.
I, th-
They did it
I
like
think you
14
probably know what
times.
it is.
Oh.
Same lines, same characters, but 40 years apart.
Okay,
I love you. I know.
I know.
Yeah. They did that twice in decades apart. That was great.
It's funny.
They brought that back.
It's a good one.
I thought of one. Maybe it's cheating. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. But Shaun of the Dead. We're coming to get you, Barbara.
They did so many great ones
So
in
many
Shaun
of
of the
those.
Dead. Oh my God. That was fantastic. That was so good. We're coming
Wow.
to get you. Barbara.
They even do like in the Cornetto trilogy. There's even callbacks within their own trilogy, like the "You've Got Red on You" line, and
I gotta watch that again. That is probably probably the greatest horror comedy of all time.
the whole trilogy is fantastic. Like Hot
It
Fuzz is probably one of the best action movies, like cop buddy movies of all time.
I'll be
And
right back.
at World's End gets shit a lot, but I think it's good too. Oh, it was Clint's? He must have had a fan going
Why?
because the humming just stopped.
Oh, I have a fan right next to me, but
Yeah,
Wow.
yours
Yeah.
isn't getting picked up, but his
Okay.
was.
okay. I don't know how it's not. It's a giant fucking box fan.
No, you're good. But you're wearing a headset. You don't have a mic that's going to pick up
That's
ambient
true.
noise.
Yeah.
Let me know if mine is. I want to mute now.
No,
No.
no, it's just your voice that's coming through. Phones are good for that too.
Sorry
Though.
about
They're
that.
really good at canceling out ambient noise. I guess the perk to using a mic is like your guys' voice comes through more muffled than mine and Clint's does.
Mm-hmm.
But on the downside, I can't have a fan running next to me because the mic will pick that up.
So while we have a second here, what was your thought on From Dusk Till Dawn?
I love it.
Like the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
Fantastic. Great.
The
One of-
sequel is sequels are questionable.
yeah.
What about oh Jesus, I forgot it already. The Keanu Reeves movie, where he's running around shooting everything.
Say that
The
again?
Matrix?
No.
John Wick.
Thank you. What about John Wick?
I'm in love with John Wick. I can watch every single John Wick movie a million times and never get tired of it. I love John Wick.
I have yet to see the fourth one, but that's a
Oh.
franchise that consistently gets better with every movie. Like part one is my least favorite, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's not my favorite either.
Yeah.
4 was fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal.
So I'm trying to
Weapon.
trap Ryan into why he doesn't like the last third of Dawn of the Dead remake.
Trap me into
third-
what?
That's the Dawn of
Because
the Dead remake.
I see what you're saying because of a tonal shift.
Well, you have somebody emotional over a dog who goes on a killing spree for 4 to 5 movies.
Yes, that's fantastic.
Hmm.
And the movie
They stole his car and killed his dog.
sets up from moment one that this is going to be that kind of movie. Dawn of the Dead, 2004, makes itself known to be a gritty, modern reimagining of George A. Romero's film. It's dirty, it's dark, it's fucked up, and then at the last third, they all become, certified welders and build killdozers.
They become the A team.
Yeah, like it's
And the movie
absolute,
switches tone completely,
it's absolute bullshit.
like
That's
From
what
Dusk
it
Till
is.
Dawn.
No, because from the tone of From Dusk Till Dawn,
I'm just fucking with you.
I know. Just, like you watch that opening shootout in the convenience store, and you get to vampires, and you're like, sure, why not? Like this movie's already fucking batshit insane. Dawn of the Dead doesn't do that. Dawn of the Dead didn't earn that wackiness
But that was a great opening sequence.
on Dawn of the Dead. Probably the greatest of all time. Like I say that in the episode too. Like I fully admit the first 2/3 of Dawn of the Dead 2004 are some of the greatest, if not the greatest, modern remake of a classic horror movie. The fact that it's just the bed so hard in the last third is what pisses me off with it.
And just so you guys know, and I'm sure you already know this, if we are all trapped in a mall during a zombie apocalypse, I will be the one running outside to save the dog. You know that.
But the dog's gonna be.
Yeah.
The dog is fine.
I
They
will
don't
be the
give a
one
shit
going
about the
outside,
dog.
surrounded by zombies to save
And-
the
Yeah.
dog.
I will leave your ass out there.
I'll
I'm
be
not building a killdozer to come and get you in that fucking dog.
And it's just right, just like Steel Magnolias with Weezer. Oh, you'd give your dog a kidney if it needed one. Yes, I would. I would happily donate a kidney to Bella if she needs it.
Because you know what's
Yeah.
gonna happen if you run it after that fucking dog? That dog is gonna come back like 20 minutes later, absolutely fine, because we've established that the fucking zombies don't give a fucking shit about the fucking dog. But you're gonna be dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hijack it. I just have one question though, and I don't think anybody ever talks about it. In the very beginning of Dawn of the Dead, there's I think it's before the credits, but it starts like swirling over and it says strike. And nobody ever really talks about that. Are we to believe that it was like a chemical thing? Like nobody really brings that up when it says strike.
I thought that was a production company.
I don't know. I didn't know if that
I
was
think it's one of the production companies at
okay.
the time.
Then that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes more sense why nobody brings it up.
Interesting.
That was, yeah, and you know how I feel about the original, but that was a great callback when Ken Forty was on TV in the remake and he said, the dead will walk the earth. That
Yeah,
was
when there's
great.
no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
Actually,
good.
there's another, yeah, because you got Tom Savini too. Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up. That was a callback to the original.
Yep.
Very cool.
Hey,
Very
we-
cool.
Full circle. We're topical again.
There it is. There it is. And we got to do it like that. Well,
Do an O.
that was cool. You do it. Ah!
Did you drop the box?
I dropped
What's in the box?
a topic,
You can do an O.
and that will be the one that I use now. Yeah. It just says truck stop horror.
Okay.
Do you think any movies that take place in a truck stop?
Yeah.
Lots.
Just about anything that happens at a truck stop is pretty horrific. But,
Yeah.
But
My dad was a long haul trucker, so growing up, I saw some shit.
I grew up around
I
truckers,
bet.
so yeah, I know. Yeah.
I bet.
Joe?
Bubba, your shower is ready.
Daddy, want to go outside?
10:30 at night.
We need to get
Oh,
some
horrible at this.
flash.
God,
I
it
should
is
never be
awesome.
first. I'm horrible at this.
Yeah, I know. You actually, I was gonna say usually I'm the one next to Clint. I'm loving that I'm down here in this corner.
Mhm.
Only thing I can think of actually now is coming to mind. You ever see Monster Man?
Monster Man.
Monster Man.
Monster Man? Yeah, it's sort of low budget. It's definitely a B movie. And it's like two friends like traveling the countryside. I think to go get a girl who's getting married, kind of one of those kind of things. And they pick up a hitchhiker, and then they start getting chased by this monster truck. It's a slapstick comedy, like a satire. And there's definitely I don't know if it technically be a truck stop, but a restroom glory hole scene. That's interesting, isn't it?
Oh no.
I'd say it's worth a watch. It's very good slapstick comedy in it. Yeah, horror comedy.
Sounds incredible.
I think it was like the early 2000s era.
All right.
Okay.
I've never heard of it,
Yeah,
But-
give it a look see if you can. Monster Man.
but
It's
because
pretty-
you mentioned
pretty
that, I have 3 in my head. So no matter what these two pick, I know I'm good.
Yeah, because I've got 2. So.
Oop.
All right. I'm going with the OG truck stop movie, where a bunch of people are trapped in the Dixie Boy. I'm going to Maximum Overdrive.
Ha!
That was one of my 3.
Yep.
Funny you say that because that is in the comments
Yep.
with Owen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Daddy, you need to go outside.
No, we do not.
Don't do it. There's poison ivy out there.
It's dark. It's dark. It's too late to go outside.
You're going out.
Uh-uh.
Maximum Overdrive is way better than it has any right to be.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think it's one of the greatest
I want to
freaking movies out there. When the villain is a fucking truck, I love it.
And a lot of people shit on Yeardley Smith's performance, but I think
She
she's
was
hilarious in it.
Curtis!
Curtis! It's coming round again.
Lisa Simpson.
Yeah.
And her husband, I guess, I was gonna say her fiance. Her husband clearly has some kind of weird piss fetish.
Yes.
She's like, I have to go to the bathroom. Can I come in and watch? Like, what the
Outside.
Stephen
She sounds
King?
possessed
I
now.
want to go outside.
Yes, she does.
I don't want to stay inside.
Sorry.
I want to go outside. I want to go outside.
You are such a patient man. Clint. You know what my father
Yeah.
would have said to me if I was saying that?
Huh.
One in one hand, shit in the other. See which one gets
I
filled
want
first.
to go outside.
Honest to God.
I've heard that a few times
Yep. Yeah, that's what he would have said.
from a coworker at
I
work.
wanna go outside.
I'm getting strong like
I want to go outside.
I'm getting like a whatchamacallit, Gollum from Lord of the Rings. That's what I was thinking of.
I'm picking up the sister from Pet Cemetery. Great job.
Yes,
yeah.
Zelda.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ryan,
Nicole?
That's
truck
the-
stop movie.
Truck stop movies. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, that's seriously like Pet Cemetery shit right there. I'll give Clint the easier one, and I'll take the more obscure one. I'm waiting for a pause. I'm going with Joyride with Paul Walker and Steve Zahn.
Awesome movie.
There is a truck stop scene in it. I know there's not. It's more a trucker movie than a truck stop movie.
Yeah.
But there is a amazing truck stop scene in the movie where, Rusty Nail makes them have to go into the truck stop bare ass naked.
Yep.
And what did they have to order? Like a bunch of pancakes or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. That movie was a ton of fun. I went in to the theaters to see it, not expecting anything, and I had a blast.
Yeah.
I want to go outside.
No.
I want to go
I
outside.
can't. It's too late.
I want to go out. I want to go out. I want to go
It's
out.
dark. No.
Clint?
I don't know. Does the Hitcher count?
Yeah, they were.
Because that was the one I left for you.
Okay. I feel like there was some like truck stop like diner scene.
Well, I was gonna say the
Oh,
most
with the
memorable
French fries.
scene.
The finger showing
I
up
can't
French
look at
fries.
French fries without thinking of that movie.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the remake?
I don't think I saw it.
I don't think I saw it either. Oh, is that the one you were talking about with Sean Bean?
Yeah, Sean Bean.
Okay.
It's got a whole car chase scene to Closer by Nine Inch Nails. Works really well for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that?
What
Did she
the-
just take your picture?
Yeah. She turned on my digital camera and just took a picture with the flash. Interesting.
Like either that or you got aliens outside. One of the other. Like,
I can't remember what we just talked about.
Yeah. Yeah. Some Men in Black shit right there.
Did anybody see The Duel?
No, I've never seen Duel.
The Spielberg
Duel.
short?
Oh, it was a short.
It wasn't a short. It was a made-for-TV movie.
I wasn't made for TV. I think there was like a scene in there that was kind of suspenseful in a truck stop diner
Yes.
where you kind of wonder, like you kind of figured out if he knows who the guy is that's driving the truck, and there was like a whole like scene in there that was. I'll have to go back and give it a watch, but I think there was a pretty cool scene in that.
Man, that is one of those movies I've been meaning to watch ever since I found out about it. Because I went through a Spielberg phase when I was like late high school, early college. And when I found out that there was a Spielberg movie that he made before Jaws, and it was about a killer truck, and there's a lot of parallels apparently between Duel and Jaws, to the point where Spielberg even used some of the sound clips from Duel and put them into Jaws. So I was like, oh, I gotta watch this movie, and then it finally like released on DVD like years later, and I just lost the drive to watch it. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think it was weird. I think like the whole movie was just him trying to get away from the trucker. Like, the entire movie.
That's it.
Yeah. That's what I remember about it.
Honorable mention. There was a very scary truck stop scene in the remake of The Crazies with Rhoda Mitchell.
That was near the finale, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where the infected people were there, and one of them was like down in the pit underneath the truck, and yeah, that was scary.
Oh, there's a good movie for Jen, who says, we mentioned before, can't remember a movie you watched. Jen and I still get into arguments this day over The Crazies. It was one of those, when we first got together, we watched the remake together.
Mhm.
She swears up and down she's never seen it.
It's so great. It's so great. I love The Crazies. I mean, I love Rhoda Mitchell. Like, she's on my. I'll hop the fence for that list. But
Timothy Oliphant's really good in it too.
he's really good. Yeah.
I've seen the remake once, and I don't remember much about it. But I've seen the original, which is hard. I mean, it's not great. It's poorly edited or all that kind of stuff. But I still love the original, even though it's full of mistakes and not an awesome technical movie, but it just has a place in my heart. The original.
I would say I like the remake better than the original.
Me too.
Oh, that's fair, definitely. I get it.
The whole gurney scene when they're strapped to the gurney.
Oh yeah.
I never heard about it.
Oh, and the guy comes in with the pitchfork and he's just
Yeah, and he's just
stabbing
killing
bodies.
people. Yeah.
Weren't they kind of more like zombie-like in the remake? Or
They
am I?
were kind of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
When he shoots the guy on the baseball field, and yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, the Crazies remake is really good.
And the mother and the kid hide in the closet, and the guy sets the house on fire.
Oh
and
my god.
that was rough. That was a rough watch, but it was great. I loved it.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, watch the Crazies remake. That's
Yeah.
fucking great.
I remember it. The only thing that stuck out to me was that for some reason, every time they were out walking on the road, no one ever saw them.
Yeah. Yeah, they supposedly had like drones and shit,
Yeah.
I don't
Anyhow.
remember that part.
You don't remember that? Okay.
I remember the pitchfork stabby stab and the baseball field shooty shoot pew pew.
Yep.
I do not remember the drones.
Okay.
The nursery scene
Mhm.
when she
I
stabs
do-
him in the hand.
Don't remember that.
Don't
I do remember that really great scene where his buddy there realizes he's succumbing
Yeah.
to it and he sacrifices himself so the others can
Yep.
escape.
Yep.
What was the topic?
Truck stop movies.
That's right.
Did you give us one, Clint?
Hitcher.
I think, yeah, I just
Hitcher.
remember the
Okay.
Hitcher. Strangely enough, this is not a great topic for me. I can't think of very many truck stop movies. Sure, I'll think of
There's not a
Yeah.
lot.
3 of them
No,
later.
not.
It's not a great. It's a pretty small environment.
Yeah. All right. How far you want to go? Want to give it another one?
Yeah, but let's do another one. I can do one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully this one doesn't suck. No, I don't want that one.
He's got too much power.
He does. It's going to his head.
All right, we'll do this one. This one is pretty easy because it's subjective. It's different for everybody.
Mhm.
If you were stranded on a remote island,
Mhm.
name 3 comfort movies you would like to have, given that the assumption that you would have electricity and some sort of player to watch these things.
I already got it.
You can jump in for me if you want to throw yours out.
Only horror or any and all?
Oh, anything at all. Anything.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right, I got it.
Only 3.
I got it.
Okay. Okay. What do you
Go.
think?
Oof.
He said you could skip him if you want to.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Oh, you got something?
yeah. I mean, I want to spit out what came to mind at first. I'll go Salem's Lot, the original, just because it's long and I don't know. I love the characters in it. The original Dawn of the Dead, sorry, and
Right?
oh, the third one I'm kind of up in the air about. I'm just going to pick out. I don't know, Trading Places.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
know.
great one. Love that fucking movie. Mm. All right, top 3 would be Poltergeist, Stir Crazy
Uh-huh.
with Richard Pryor,
Mhm.
and Godfather.
Woof.
Wow.
I was trying to pick one from each genre. I'm like, yeah.
All right.
All right, I'll jump in. Moulin Rouge, Little Shop of Horrors, the Rick Moranis 80s version,
Hmm.
and Alien 3. Between those 3 movies, I could just cycle through them and never get bored.
Mm-hmm. Olin doesn't care as long as Felicia's in it. I'm gonna go with the original Ghostbusters,
Mm,
the original Alien,
hmm
and the Great Muppet Caper because I love Muppets.
That's awesome.
Not about the Muppet movie because it has that really cool song about the Rainbow Connection, but you know what I mean. I'll go with the Great Muppet Caper. Right?
I'm more
I'll
of a
watch that
Muppet-
one more.
More of a Muppet Treasure Island kind of guy, but I get the feeling you're throwing.
Okay. Give me a second. Yep. Yeah, my memory is a little earlier than that when I was watching those. So there was only like 2 Muppet movies that we cycled through when I was a child, and that was one of them.
I'm just saying, if a copy of RoboCop was to wash up on shore, I wouldn't toss it back into the ocean. But those are definitely my top 3.
That Alien Resurrection is getting winged. Is that what you're saying?
Oh my god, I would use it as
You're like,
kindling.
Yeah.
Use it as kindling. Oh my God. You have to
You'd,
fight me over it.
you'd write a save me note on it and throw it back into the water.
I'm not gonna lie, like Alien 3 is my favorite horror movie of all time. Alien Resurrection might be my least favorite movie ever.
I want a shot of you using that DVD or Blu-ray as a coaster.
But I'm a completionist. I can't do that.
Don't
It's part of
encourage him.
It's part of the book. The pages open up and they all got their nice little DVDs or Blu-rays in there. I
Oh
can't.
my God.
If I find one at the flea market, I'll mail it to you. You can use it as a coaster.
Oh my God.
Actually, yeah, I own the movie on DVD too.
Ryan, if you do that, I'm going to use Dawn of the Dead as a coaster.
Oh, how dare you!
Ooh.
Have you guys ever seen the ridiculousness that is the Alien Anthology DVD set?
Yeah, have it.
I don't think so. Oh, agree with Olin. Anything Tim Curry.
Muppet Treasure Island.
Was he in that?
He was.
He played Blackbeard.
I honestly can't remember if I've ever seen a Muppet movie.
So I just took it out of the the box.
Uh-huh.
I have to stand up to do this, by the way.
That's what he
Okay.
said. That is insane.
Oh, we're not done.
I want that. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ!
Like,
How
Wow.
many discs are there?
there's like two for each movie, and then another bonus disc on top of it.
Wow.
Nice.
That is insane.
Who thought
I
that
love it,
packaging
though.
was a good idea? You know how hard it's going to be to put this thing away?
I was going to say, good luck getting that back in.
Oh
It's like an
my
accordion.
God. It is.
Awesome.
It comes with a little book too, and it doesn't fit right into the. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay, I think I got this. Got it.
Oh.
The world's lamest transformer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Well,
We did
yes, we did. I guess that does it. Unless you
Yeah.
guys absolutely had to have another one, but we're getting kind of late. And we've been on for 2.5 hours. I'm so happy you guys showed up. I kind of missed you guys. So
Been a
I
while.
appreciate you coming by and hanging out with me for a bit and talking about silly things out of this box. So maybe at some point I'll be able to come up with a few more ideas to throw into that thing. And maybe we can do this again, or I might actually come up with a legitimate topic at some point that we can actually talk on these things. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. You never know what the future holds. So I say on behalf of myself and everybody here, even if it is a mystery, think outside the box. Good night.
Night.